Hello guys and welcome to the Watchalong on Stretford Paddock of Manchester United versus Southampton on this Monday night football. How are we all doing? How's everyone feeling ahead of the game? Few more nerves ahead of this one, obviously with the results going ahead for us. And third place is now in our hands. Win these next 4 games and Manchester United are in 4th place. As we've done on Countdown to Kickoff, this is where you get your say. This is where I explain how you can get involved more often and get involved at half-time using the hashtag Paddock Matchday. To start with, let's get some predictions from you guys and from some familiar faces. Remember, you can get into this every single week by emailing paddockmatchday@gmail.com.
Alright, this is James for Stretford Paddock, just a preview for the Southampton game. We can't really afford to drop any points in this one. I mean, we don't have a great record against Southampton at home. We've only won 2 of our last 6 meetings against Southampton at Old Trafford, so they're a bit of a bogey side for us, but I think we have to win it. If we're going to get top 4 this season, we have to beat the likes of Southampton, we have to beat the likes of Villa and Brighton that we are beating before, because obviously Chelsea dropped points on Saturday, and we have to take advantage now because we're getting towards the end of the season and we just can't continue like we did early on in the season when Chelsea dropped points and we didn't really step on top of that and overtake them in the table. So we have to win. It's as simple as that. We should win if we play our game. We're scoring loads of goals right now in the game against Villa. We didn't actually play that well, I don't think, in the first 15-20 minutes, but afterwards we just sort of put the gears up and just started to really hit them. And I think if everyone plays well, like Greenwood, Martial, Rashford and Pogba as well, when he came on against Villa, I thought he played pretty well, and then we should be able to win because Southampton are pretty average. So if we play our game, then we're winning. It's that simple, and hopefully we can push on now and get that 4th spot, because really it should be ours. The way we're playing at the minute, we should really get 4th place if we just continue playing the way we are and the way that we're sort of taking teams by the sword, which we haven't seen until the start of Solskjaer's reign, when we were playing the likes of Cardiff and Newcastle and beating them by 3-4 goals. It's really good to see that, and there's no reason why we can't do it against Southampton, because they're not a great side. They're pretty average. So there's no reason if like I said, if we continue our form of going forward and pressing teams and putting goals against them, why this shouldn't be a comfortable victory. But they don't have a bad record at Old Trafford, and that's the concerning thing. So hopefully we'll continue our form and beat them rather comfortably.
With Chelsea getting beat and Leicester getting done by Bournemouth yesterday, we have got to be taking advantage of this situation now. Top 4 is in our hands if we win every single game. Southampton could be a banana skin, but I really expect us to just kick on. Same team, let's just keep it consistent. We have been playing the best in the league since we've come back from lockdown. I expect United to have a trickier game than we've had recently, but I'm going to go for the 3-0 United win and then possibly some changes to the team come Crystal Palace. Come on United, we can't fuck this up now.
So my prediction for the Southampton game is going to be 3-0. I know it's a bit easy to say that because we've won a few games already this season 3-0 or won games by 3 goals or more. But why not? Let's be consistent and stick to it. But I will put my neck on the line. A lot of people may scoff at this and say I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think Mason Greenwood will score all 3 and get his first senior hat-trick. And I think why not? He's already scored a brace this season. And I think he's ready now to score a hat-trick. We saw West Ham the other day, Antonio bagged 4. Watching that, I thought Greenwood's ready to score 3 now, and I think the time's right.
Destiny is in our hands, and regardless of how well Southampton might have been playing, Manchester United have been playing better, and we have to do what it takes to make sure we qualify. We have to come out with a W, because every game should be treated as a final going forward. So I'm going for a 2-0 Manchester United victory. I'm not sure who's going to score, but I think Mason Greenwood probably might score, given the fact that he's been on fire as of late. But I'm really hoping to see if Pogba can also get on that score sheet as well. So 2-0 to Manchester United. Let's get it.
Alright guys, match predictions. I'm going for a 2-0 win. It's going to be a tough one. Danny Ings is on fire at the moment. We need to win this. Leicester, Chelsea dropping points. Look, this is it. This is how we do it. This is how we get top 4.
Hello guys, Russ here. My prediction for today, I think we're going to play the same starting 11 we've played the last few games. I think they've seen obviously the results over the weekend. They know a win will take us to 3rd place. I think they're going to go out there and prove a point and just show to everyone what this United squad is capable of. They're going to go out, attack from the get-go. I'm going to say 3-0 to United. Come on boys.
So great to see some of you guys in the audience getting involved in that this week. Everyone expecting a win, but at the same time, few more nerves this week. Obviously, with Southampton being a little bit better than they were at the start of the season, we did struggle against them. Few nerves flying about, but everyone's still confident of a win. A little bit of a sneak peek for you here now. Tomorrow we have coming out on this channel the first youth review with Dave Pritt and Joe Smith. Here's a little clip about him talking about Mason Greenwood and a little bit about Angel Gomez.
I had the opportunity to watch him that game. Unfortunately, he was against City. We got beat 9-0 and he was stretchered off.
Was he?
Yeah. But for them few minutes, he was decent.
One of the best stretcher performances I've ever seen.
But from that, when he came back from his injury straight away,
Yeah.
he was just banging in the goals.
Yeah.
And you could see straight away, just, you know when you've been injured, it takes a few games to get back. He was just straight away, bang, 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 goal. And honestly, he's the best I've seen at academy level.
Well, let's get into that as well. Obviously, we've talked a lot about Mason Greenwood, his involvements in the first team. We spoke about that in other videos. But sort of let's tie this back to the Angel Gomez thing. You said before that Angel Gomez was the brightest talent you'd seen until Mason came along. Do you kind of remember that transition, that kind of period there?
For me, it was this game here where we played Derby away. The date, sorry, is 2017 against September.
Yeah.
Angel was captain, and it was Green was on the bench.
And this is just after Angel had won, was it
the World Cup?
Yeah.
Which I also find funny because he was the captain, but he never played in the final either. And maybe that they were signs. But we played in this game, got beat 2-0 by Derby, played awful. Greenwood came on late on for his second appearance for the 18s. And I don't think Angel had the best of games. And it was this moment where we went over to talk to his dad just to say hello and stuff. And his dad said, "This is disgraceful. He should be playing for Barcelona's first team now."
So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, and you will be first to see when that comes out on YouTube tomorrow. So again, I want you to get involved during the match. I'll be on the social media all the way through the game, and I'll be coming on at half-time to read some of your tweets. I want you to use hashtag Paddock Matchday throughout the game, but this week I want to see your food and drinks. You saw in the last watch along, takeaways got ordered. Let's see what you're eating and drinking during the games. Let's get the dual screen shared and let's get some comments in. So not long now till I hand you over to the guys in the watch along. So on the watch along today, we have Stephen Howson, we have Adam McKola, we have Joe Smith, and we have Andy Tate. But here's a quick word from Andy Tate before with Tate's team talk.
Andy Tate, Stretford, Paddock. Now, tonight, Man Utd v Southampton, Champions League, 3 points needed. Push on, results going our way this weekend, but today Manchester City's ban has been overturned, so they're in Europe next season, so 5th place is irrelevant. It's the top 4 are bust for United. 3rd place in our hands. We're on 4 wins on the spin in the league, possibility of going 5. I'm going for 2-0 tonight for United. Martial, Rashford on fire. Fernandez, let's just change it a little bit. I think there'll be a few changes tonight, possibly in defence. But let's just keep this going, Reds. Our destiny's in our own hands. We can win this tonight. Then we go on to Thursday, then next Sunday. And with Chelsea's defence for next week, we've got every chance of going to the FA Cup final. So this is so positivity this week. Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep the goals flowing. Fernando, Pogba, Rashford, Martial, and even Luke Shaw. Why don't you get in on the scoring action, eh? So let's keep it going. MUFC OK. Andy Tate, Stretford, Paddock. Hated, adored. Stretford, Paddock is never ignored.
So there we go. Stretford, Paddock. Hated, adored, never ignored. That's Andy Tate's words. Going to pass you over to them very shortly, but make sure you are tweeting us using hashtag Paddock Matchday all the way through the game. I'll be back at half-time to review all them. See you later.
Yes, everybody!
We're back, baby.
Manchester United, Southampton. The opportunity for Manchester United to finally take what is ours, 3rd place. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. It's progress, isn't it? Joining me tonight, we have got Joe Smith.
Hey.
We have got Adam McKola. Hey. And we've got Andy Tate.
Hey.
And we've got Ronaldo.
Viva Ronaldo.
And we've got Alex.
Hey! Over in, what do we call it? Stat corner?
Special corner.
Social corner.
Oh.
We've really got a
Special
certain
corner.
definite name for it.
They are
That's why we can
special,
all
aren't
agree
they?
on what the name is.
Social, what did you say?
Tech Corner.
Antisocial corner.
Antisocial special social corner with Alex and Ronaldo. So make sure you're hitting us on Twitter with, is it Matchday Paddock or Paddock Matchday?
Paddock Matchday.
Paddock, hashtag Paddock Matchday over on Twitter. Show us your dual screens. Show us what you're drinking. Show us what you're eating. Give us your score predictions. And just any general random bollocks that pops into your head, Alex will read it. So, Andy.
Yeah, I think it's
all the rest of us have sort of been on video today.
It is. First off, Andy, welcome to the new and improved Devils, which is now Stretford Paddock. This is literally not your first appearance because you were on the last watch along, but your first appearance. So welcome back.
Yeah, it's first appearance since lockdown. Bit of a crazy couple of months, isn't it, for everybody?
It has been. I mean, we were speaking about how we were stood outside Old Trafford after the City game. And we were kind of joking, the world's never going to be the same and everything. And obviously that was the last time me and you were together, and it was the last time everybody was at the game together. Since then, though, United have gone in one direction. What have you made of United since the break?
First game back was like everyone's rusty. It's expected, but after the Tottenham game, we got a good draw. The Sheffield United game, Martial, your boy, he just walked it, and it's been free-flowing football apart from the Norwich game, which I thought was an absolute bag of crap.
But the cup games, you're allowed that, ain't you? You make loads of changes and you still win when you're poor.
You are if you get through.
Yeah, and that's the thing we've struggled to do a lot, is make changes and still win games. Now, we haven't made any changes for 5 games. Do you see that as a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, no, I think it's a good thing because there's a fluidity there now. Everyone's on the same mental path going forward, getting a win. We know there's this mentality now. There is like we have to win. What's this club we're playing for? I think over the 12 months now, Steve's hit on it in the previous year or so when he said the culture's changed, the dressing room's changed, and it's all there to see now. Everyone's thriving for the same goal. We all want to be number one, but that's going to maybe take another year.
You get about a fist into the mic, Andy. You have to be only about a hand away from the mic.
Sorry.
You have to bring
no
it
worries,
this way.
don't apologise.
Bring it this way.
Make sure you don't fall off the edge of the table then.
Yeah, we just need to be we're on the same path. We'll get where we're going to be, and it's going to take maybe a year, but we're finishing strongly this season and possibly 2 trophies. And that would actually overshadow them down the East Lancs. So
would it?
Would for me.
Joe.
Hey,
by the way, we've got a Danny Higginbottom. I think it's a preview.
He's just given us his opinions on the game today. He's just messaged us.
This is the only place where you get it. Last week you had Henry Winter and Andy Tate.
Yeah, and today
this week
we've got
Danny Higginbottom and Charlie is a red. It's just completely Manchester United
fans
and journalists.
Well,
Henry Winter isn't a United fan.
I don't know. I got a feeling.
Closet United fan.
Yeah, I got a feeling on Henry Winter that he's always been overly receptive to United fans.
And us, full-time Devils. Like, he's always like from the start. Since we were Devils, he's always been DMing us or sharing our videos, and it's a good little co-sign to have.
It's lovely.
For one of the most respected journalists about.
Yeah, and it's good for us as well, isn't it? It's good to chat, good conversations, good videos, all that stuff. It's nice to have. Like I said, Danny Higginbottom.
Yeah, I'm not saying this because Steve's texting him, but Danny Higginbottom is one of my favourite new pundits.
I think he's a really good
I think he's very good.
Yeah.
I was going to say something, but that Danny Higginbottom conversation just absolutely threw it out of my head. Yeah, lost it.
The game's going to start in about 10 minutes. What are you expecting? What's your score predictions?
I'm going 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
As we see there, the remaining fixtures for the top 3, the 3 teams really vying for those sort of 3rd, 4th and 5th spot there.
I'm going to throw a dark horse.
Go on.
If results go up, you got last day of the season, us Leicester, Chelsea, Wolves. You could have basically 4 teams going for 2 places.
Yeah.
Because if Chelsea were to lose another game and they still got to go Anfield, Wolves win the next game, then I would say that is a cat amongst the pigeons. That could be.
Yeah, Liverpool have only dropped 2 points at Anfield all season.
Yeah, so it could be a last day shootout for 4 teams, 2 places.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go even further and say if we win today, I don't think we'll be going into the last day hoping to win.
Yeah,
I think we'll already have top 4 wrapped up. I think it's got to that position now where we win today, momentum will carry us through. Even worst case scenario, we'll get a point or 3 points out of the last 3 games, and we'll get Champions League football. I really think the results have fallen our way.
Yeah.
But we need to make sure today we get the result. And that guy there, Matt Letizia, is sent home crying, just like he was from Wembley that one year. Remember how bad he took that? Remember how bad he took that?
Oh, he didn't stop tweeting about it for ages, did he? I think, actually, I don't know if it was that one or another one, but basically the entire journey down to Wembley, I was arguing with Letizia because he was talking about how Pogba's not an effective midfielder because he doesn't score goals.
Wait, you were on the journey with Letizia?
No, I was on Twitter just giving him some...
Oh, right. I was going to say,
Well,
you
he
were
was
like
having
sat with him in
Is this
first
for the League
class
Cup
on the
final?
train.
I think it was either that. All I know
Because
is I was on my way to
No,
Wembley.
Gabbiadini was offside, do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
But he weren't offside.
Yeah. Do you remember how good he was when he first came to Southampton, Gabby?
It was like Michi.
Like the
wasn't
first
it?
couple of weeks.
He's got like 6 goals in his first 4 games and was
Unplayable.
like, this guy is sensational.
Talking about Southampton strikers, Danny Ings, one of the top strikers, goal scoring wise in the Premier League. Worried about him today, Steve?
A little bit, mate. Doing the research that we do for the preview.
Oh, you researched, do you? I don't.
Yep. Watched a little bit of Southampton and noticed something and was like, fuck, this is how Danny Ings is creating space and this is how Danny Ings is scoring. Look for him to play a 1-2 with the wingers. And if I'm him, what right wing is it?
Redmond?
No, he's on the left, I think. Let me just have a look.
Carl Walker-Peters?
No.
Fullback, innit?
They actually give
I'll get
Southampton a game, City a game though, didn't they?
Battered them.
And there was nothing to play for.
Yeah. No, Southampton are good. And
But that's a bad thing, that, you know, when teams have got nothing to play for, it either means
Armstrong. No,
you
it's not-
score early and batter them and the heads go, or they're footballers. They're used to being very good at football. So when there's no pressure...
Yeah, I think they're better without the pressure. It's Armstrong. Look for him with either Redmond or Armstrong, or sometimes he might play it with Ward Pros. But basically, he looks to try and play a 1-2 and then spin in behind the centre half. If I'm him, knowing how agile he is and knowing how dangerous and quick he is, you're not going to do it against Lindelof because I think Lindelof's quick enough. But I think Harry Maguire can be the one that can be manipulated, and I think the space in between him and Luke Shaw is where I would try it if I'm Danny Ings. So as we're watching tonight, if you clock it, let us know in the comments. But we'll be watching.
Are they playing a 4-4-2? I know it's that way on your
loves,
app.
Hassan Hootel loves 4-4-2, and unfortunately for him, that's one of the nightmares. They're shit at playing it out from the back, right? And you'll see this. You'll see how bad they are at playing it out from the back. One of the reasons for that is because 4-4-2 doesn't give you enough depth. It's because it's so flat. Yeah, lines. Because it's so flat, you don't get enough lines. With a 4-3-3, you might have one of the wingers be a bit asymmetric. You can have, if you think about the way United's midfield is, it might be 4-3-3, but it's not a diamond like this. It's like a dog leg. Everyone's on a different line, so it gives you ability to be able to play balls into depth. And with it being a 4-4-2, it's very, very flat. And that's where I think that they go wrong.
A dog leg.
They're not great on the ball. They're not a great on the ball team, but they are a team that's going to try and hit us on the break. And you'll see in a minute what Danny had to say about it if it's ready. I don't think the lads have sorted it just yet.
Dog legs.
But yeah, he texted us just before the game.
I didn't see that description coming, sorry.
I don't know where he just randomly decided to text it us, but I said, hey, do us a favour and just send us that as a video and we'll bang it on the...
No, it's sick,
we'll
it's sick.
screen.
Danny Higginbottom's class. We've got
A video of me eating knickknacks.
We've already got Joe on out of context.
Out of
FTD.
content.
They're never going to be out of content.
Stretford Paddock, that's us.
They're never going to be out of content at this rate.
No, no chance.
So the videos are you going around?
Yeah, there's quite a few in there.
There's a few. There's the passion.
You seem upset about it. You know what it's like to a greater extent than me.
Oh, mate,
It's just a couple of retweets
I'm
for
on a level-
me. You know what it's like.
You,
mate.
All right,
you don't
Andy.
know what it's
No,
like.
What is your
Exactly.
advice for Joe, who's entered this world of Devils? He's obviously come from Paddock. People know him, but he's now come to a channel where a lot of people, or some people, don't know who he is, and he's a little bit wacky.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. There you go. See? Thank you. Good. Let's enjoy the ride. Let's all enjoy the ride.
Ready to go on, Danny?
Ready to go on, Danny?
Ready to go on, Danny, and
Shaggy
enjoy the
McKola.
ride.
Have we noticed how much he looks like Shaggy off Scooby-Doo now as well?
Listen, I will
Now
have
his hair's a bit
no
longer.
bad words said about Will.
No, he's a good.
He's a
we
good
love
lad,
Will.
is Will.
We love Will.
If you just hurry up and play this
Full on
fucking
ignoring us,
video.
isn't he? Look at him.
Ronnie, 2 minutes. I think you should go outside.
That's food, by the way.
Sorry, that's not me just ordering people around. Like,
If Ronnie's
gone
delivering,
power mad since the takeover, but
Reggie's at the
fucking hell.
door.
Is there a chance
We've
that
got, yeah.
Ronnie's picking it up. Reggie's at the door.
Good little craze,
new member.
craze banter
And I
there.
just missed it as I killed it.
Ronnie and Reggie.
Lewis Carey, welcome to the first team. We boxed off the memberships over the weekend, so if you would like to help support the channel, we have got a first team one and an academy one. A couple of tiers there with a couple of different things and a couple of different options depending on what you fancy getting in the mixer. But if you're up for it, let us know. Do us a favour though, before we get into the video properly, before we get into the match, we've got like 7 minutes till kick off. Like the video. It really helps us get found, and that's what we're all about. More people can come and join in the absolute madness. Get tweeting us your dual screens, your drinks, your food, what you're enjoying the game with.
Yeah, someone's got to have a
And let us know in
wicked
the
beer
comments.
from like a cool country or something.
Oh, I know he's going to read out this
Paddock
one.
match
Watch
day.
He's going to read this one out. He's going to read this one out. Watch.
It's a super chat.
Oh, God, he's going to read it. Go on, go on.
Super chat. We have to read
Go
out
on,
the
go on.
super chat.
Yeah.
Sending super chats into himself out now, mate.
From I don't even know what country that is. Beslin Jitto to Steve. I remember you talking about Mason in 2007. Likewise, who is the next hidden gem in our academy, bearing the names we already know in Mengi and Maybury, etc. Shola Shortai is the only one because the United don't let us watch under-16s anymore. Not me. I didn't do anything.
My dad was watching Mason over the years at the academy, and he always go to Carrington. Even my dad says that he's definitely something special. My dad's been going to the academy for years. So, yeah, my dad knows his
I
stuff.
think Hannibal's different. I know everyone knows about Hannibal, but I really do think
How
it's
much do you
different.
think it helps
crazy.
that he's got a cool name?
I think it's not a cool name, really. It's like, is it not?
You're saying
really
that's
like-
not a cool name?
Is it?
Be named after the greatest serial killer of all time?
Hannibal
After
from
one
the
of greatest
18.
warriors of all time, actually.
Forget that, Lecter.
The greatest TV
See, I don't
show
know
of the
about. I
80s.
don't want to be named after.
You won't want to
Lecter.
be called. I'd rather be called that than Joe Smith. I'd take
Yeah,
Hannibal.
but your name's Joe Smith.
Yeah.
It's like
Joe
the most
Hannibal
generic
Smith.
name.
That's what I'm saying. I'd
You may as well
rather
be called
it.
Joe Bloggs.
Well, no, because no one's actually called Joe Bloggs. Joe Bloggs is way less generic than Joe Smith.
Why do people say
one's
that
called
Joe Bloggs thing?
I don't know, actually. I wonder why. It's a brand as well, you know.
I know.
There's a brand called
Jeans.
Joe Bloggs. I
Shit
wonder
jeans.
how they
Was
managed
based
to
on
get
Barony
that name
Road.
as the sort of the quintessential.
Little tip for you, the offices were just up the road from here in the
Barony Road.
90s.
You
Well,
have to
Joe
get-
Bloggs was.
Joe, you have to get a fist away from
I used to have a Joe
and
Bloggs pair of
everyone's gonna
boxer
go mental in
shorts.
the comments.
Sorry.
Hannibal is awesome, but my little birdie on the inside reckons...
You've got a birdie on your insides, mate.
You're not going to see Hannibal this season or next season.
Isn't he
in the
like
first team.
16 though?
Yeah.
I seen him in
He's going to sort of bounce between the 23s and 18s.
the Mercedes-Benz Junior Cup, and he looked pretty. Like you can just tell he is better than everybody else, and you can tell he knows he's better than everybody else. That can be a bad thing at times, and we see what happened to Angel Gomez. I think Angel Gomez come through, and the under 23s weren't great for him in terms of stagnation. Have we got Danny Higginbottom ready?
We have.
Danny, ready? Can you mute our mics?
There's a chance that Danny Higginbottom's going to come through upside down because this tends to happen on OBS, but hopefully
Well,
he
let us
won't
know,
be.
and I can play him here so we can hear him too. Yeah, count me in.
Hi mate, was at Southampton when they were at Everton last week and they were excellent. Should really have won the game. But the one thing that really stood out for me for Southampton's perspective is that they love playing a high line. And if they do that against United today, then you know what, United can use their pace that they have going forward. I think Pogba will be key in order to try and beat any press from Southampton when they look to win the ball high. So that's what I'm expecting this evening, and obviously a huge game for Manchester United.
I was just listening to it at the same time you guys were listening to it there. So obviously Danny talking about the high line.
players
Southampton
have come
played
out, by
last
the way.
week, and Pogba probably being pretty key to that. Commenters agree, disagree. I mean, for me, Danny Higginbottom, one of the best pundits in the game, absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic.
How
Shit
good is
show.
it? He's got him. He just sent out a video from Danny Higginbottom.
Well,
sent it.
even that, it's just the
Doing our
madness of like
pre-match.
how he just randomly texted me before the game, just like, "Oh, watch out for the high line."
Wow.
And I'm almost like,
We'll
Danny,
keep an eye on that.
I'm
Wow,
I'm
I've
not
got
playing.
Henrik Larsson's phone number. So how about that? Eh?
All right, you win.
All right,
See,
we
don't
get
send-
10,000 likes.
He don't send
10,000
me
likes,
videos, though.
And I'm gonna make him FaceTime Henrik Larsson.
The time to fuck off.
see, Decker, welcome to the academy, mate. Thank you for becoming a member.
Did you post the link in for the Facebook group?
I didn't know. I didn't set the event up.
I posted the link in the community section.
There you
Okay,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
So I knew someone
Beautiful.
did because there's
Beautiful.
loads of requests.
Told you.
Mar Dragon saying, "Come on, United," and also welcoming
I am
Decker
the
into the
captain
academy. So we've got a lovely, what's the word? Community here. Lovely community here
Let's
at Stretford
call it a
Paddock.
community.
Let's call it a community.
What is the phrase for a group of mentals?
Community.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Asylum, innit?
Yeah, asylum of mentals.
That's the collective noun. 2-1 United, 4-0 Man United. A lot of positivity in the
Do you know
comments.
what? Have we almost... if we come out of this, like if United do this, they come into this game 10 minutes in, 1-0, 33 minutes in, 2-0, half time, cruising. Have we then really turned the corner from that fucking bottle job of last 7 years that we've had? More false fucking dawns than Jodrell Bank.
Ask me Sunday night.
See, but
Sunday
Andy says that, and I think even if we get through to the end of the season and we win the Europa and we win the FA Cup and we get top 3, at the start of next season, I'm going to be thinking, oh my God, have we really turned the corner? Have we not? Like, there's still that kind of like scarring there, like from the last 6-7 years, where kind of when Fergie left,
You've
the
got
year
one of
after
those
we
Tinder
thought
bios
we
that
could
says,
still
I've
do
been
it.
hurt too many times, don't you? That's what you are. But
I'm
from
not
Man
today. I'm
United
on
fans.
Grindr, but yeah.
Speaking of Tinder and Grindr, Kelly in the comments says, I miss Jay. So don't know what that's about, but Jay's got some answering to do there. What you got, Five Guys?
Why are you baiting up Jay on live?
Says you.
Live stream? Why are you?
Mark Brim, welcome to the academy.
I'll take you.
Dawson Deshaun Bernard says Lil West. I really rate Deshaun, and he's a proper threat at set pieces as well, which is something that we don't have enough of. If you see what Van Dijk does, I mean, how many goals Van Dijk does, and they're all just headed corners and free kicks, aren't they? We have
4 or 5
nobody
a
with
season.
that level of ability. But both Mengi and Bernard have both proven to have that sort of capability in the academy.
I think Tedham will get a chance. You know, if we can get top 4 wrapped up, I wouldn't be surprised seeing play against
the
Leicester.
reason why Tedham got the nod over Deshaun, because they're different footballers, but I don't know ability-wise how you split them. So I definitely think they've got an eye on Tedden, Jimmy Garner, Lerdo, all playing in Lask or against Lask for that absolute fucking dead rubber of a second leg that we've got.
Don't know why we have to play it. It's meaningless.
Just
Isn't
leave him in the bag, bro.
I think they should have done that. I actually do think if you won the first leg, you won, and that was it. Like, they did average points for some of the promotions in the League Ones and stuff.
If you won 5-0, you won.
I know Sevilla.
Nah, you can't do that.
Sevilla
Because
and
some teams
Rome.
would take a 1-0 defeat and just think, all right, let's close
well,
this
they
out.
should
But
have
they
done
didn't
that.
know that at the time in the game.
Tom Green, welcome to the academy.
Yeah, bring me the bag.
Donald O,
Sevilla,
welcome to
Roma.
the academy.
That
No,
game was
first
never
team.
played.
First team. Sorry, first
Yeah, well,
team.
of course
Now
they have
that
to
is
play.
a one-off
Of course
now.
they have to play. Yeah, exactly. So that's a good point, almost.
So that
yours
Sevilla
kinda
Roma
goes to both
quarter final,
games.
is that a 2-legger or a 1-legger?
One-legger.
What? Everything after this round of 16.
Yeah, no, but they haven't played their round of 32.
Oh, it's 2 legs?
No, it's not. It's 1 leg, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
They've not played one.
Chopped down to
Hey,
1
that's
leg.
fair then.
So why are we playing us?
Right in front of the camera.
We've played 1 leg as well and battered them. Away as well.
On the screen, we have got a minute silence for those asking what it's for. It is for Jack Charlton, brother of Sir Bobby, also World Cup winner. There can't be many brothers who've won a World Cup, can there?
Oh, legend, innit?
Not the same World Cup at the same time.
Well, for definite, yeah. And obviously a legend over in England, despite playing for Leeds, still loved by everyone.
And despite being English, an Irish legend as well for what he did with Ida.
Which is mad.
1990.
From what I've
Especially
read,
in that era.
we have a lot of like IRA propaganda in my Patreon group. From what I've read, the one of the only, if not the only Englishman that's accepted in Ireland.
Yeah.
So
It's
have
not.
some of that.
It's not encouraged, by the way. It just happens.
Yeah, it's not something I encourage, obviously, as a former British soldier, but it's in my group.
Yeah, a lot of positive predictions today. It seems weird now. Like, I really do think we're going to struggle in this game, but I can't imagine predicting us anything other than a win.
No, it's been very positive hasn't it, of late, and interesting to see the same team. Andy, you managed to guess it earlier. None of the rest of the lads are fucking old enough. But this is the first time since February 1993, on the way to winning our first title in 26 years, that United have managed to play the same team on 5 or more occasions. The last time was a run of 6 games in 1993.
Is Andy going to sing it?
Well, I said to Andy, do you know the Come On You Red song? And can you name the team from it? And you said?
Schmeichel, Parker, Pallister, Irwin, Bruce, Sharp and Ince.
All together now.
Hughes, McClare, Keane and Cantona, Robson, Kerchelke, Zangigs.
Hey. Now, that wasn't the team.
Oh.
The team was
Fucking hell.
Schmeichel, Parker, Pallister. What's the next bit?
Irwin, Bruce, Sharp and
Bruce,
Ince.
Sharp and Ince, that's all correct. Next bit.
Hughes, McClare, Keane and Cantona.
If you said Hughes, McClare, Giggs and Cantona, that was the 11.
So it's very much an iconic 11 then, if it made it into a song. Although there are 14 players in that song.
Yeah, there's 14 players.
But that's
in
your
the song.
11 in your 3 subs.
Correct.
So that's all right.
Kanchelski's, Keane, who didn't come until the summer after that. and Robbo, who was just old at the time. Although I am now older than him, and that really messes with me because 34 was like when I was a kid. 34-year-old players, they were scrap heap, weren't they? And Robbo, I remember people like, he were good, but he's on a scrap heap now. He's 30, his legs are good. Oh! There we go, Danny Higginbottom, bang on in the first fucking minute as United look to get him behind that high line of Southampton. Again. And yes, Paul Pogba for Bruno Fernandes. Danny, nailed it, lad. Absolutely. Go tweet Danny Higginbottom and just put, nailed it, lad.
Hashtag Paddock. What is it?
Paddock match day. Shows in the corner for us.
Come on, Cam, before you get sacked again.
So that's Higginbottom 05.
That's not a foul.
Nailed it, lad. Hashtag Paddock match day. Let's see how many of you we can get to do that for him, and let's see if he clocks on what's going on.
People in the comments saying that the time
Higginbottom
is behind.
05.
It's a delay on the stream. Obviously, we can't get from here to you.
This. Every time I explain this, I get mad.
Just make sure we're on ultra no latency on this side.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's all right. Someone saying Ad's enjoying himself. Are you enjoying that burger? What's your Five Guys sort of not recipe but formula, if you will?
So I got lettuce.
Wrong already.
Onions.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Onions, jalapenos.
Yes.
Bit of mayo, chili.
Yeah.
Get some gherkins.
Yeah.
But I take them off and eat them.
Yeah, nice. I like that. Like a little side piece.
That's it, really.
I can see an onion on there.
Yeah, I said onion.
Oh, sorry. Okay. No ketchup.
Stop looking at my food.
No ketchup.
Don't look at my food.
I will look at your food. No ketchup.
Don't look at my food.
I'm still looking at it.
Remember in school when you get angry over people doing stuff like that?
Or people will be like, you're sat on my side of the bench, you are, and you like punch down the line of the bench, and if you hit their leg, so be it. Fuck 'em, shouldn't have been on my side of the bench, should you?
You left school 11 years ago.
So?
Stop talking about it.
You talk about the army all the time. You left 11 years ago, mate.
10 years ago.
I used to sell my dinner.
Right, so
I used to sell my dinner ticket.
I'm
new. Someone says I'm new. Hello. Hello, new. Corner for Southampton. Oh no, it's not. It's just an over it ball. It is a high press from Southampton.
There we go. Der Kaiser has tweeted Danny and said, nailed it, lad. Sean has tweeted him, said, nailed it, lad. Steve Fletcher's tweeted him, said, nailed it, lad. Let's get at least 100 people to tweet him.
I love
just
Steve
say,
Fletcher.
Nailed it, lad. It's Higginbotham 05. Nailed it, lad.
Oh my God, poor Bill Pogba.
He's all right, isn't he?
Nice volley.
Told you that is the truth.
I'm a bit nervous, you know.
I really miss Old Trafford.
It's weird watching United play, isn't it, and being here.
Not being there, yeah. Proper hard. Especially home games. Away games, I rarely get tickets, so I understand it, but...
It's like your second home, mate. It's your escape.
When was the last time I missed a game at Old Trafford? I can't remember. Probably would have been like a holiday one, but...
Mine would have been... I think we played one when I was in Bahrain, I think. But yeah, it's only a trip. Max just tweeted him, said, nailed it, lad.
Do you remember there were times when you didn't look forward to games anymore? Like when our heart got just drilled in.
When Jose was there.
Yeah, when Moyes was
I'm not.
For some reason, that 81 cross game highlights got recycled on Twitter the other day, and I saw that again. The feeling of that game.
I was in the J Stan stinging section trial for that game.
It was because it wasn't one of those where like after you're like, we had how many? You knew as it was happening that something incredible was going on. Yeah.
Right. You just knew it was stupid.
Yeah, it felt stupid as you were watching it.
Can you tell me how many crosses Ashley Young had that day?
Oh, I reckon. Can I guess as well? Because I don't know.
I remember this.
I do know.
It's got to be 25.
It's about. I think it was about 48.
No, it's not.
It wasn't 48.
Oh,
More than 25?
Yeah.
40?
No.
35?
It was 27.
That's too many crosses, isn't it? So he put in like almost a third.
Between that, like one. Between that game and the Olympiacos game in Piraeus, where he was doing no look crosses to fucking no one in the fucking box, there was no players.
Go on, Ashley.
Was when
and a bird shitting in his mouth in another game.
I didn't really care about that. But between those two games, I decided I didn't like him anymore.
Someone said, what was the hashtag to use? Hashtag Paddock
match day.
Yep.
Our Biz just tweeted him. Nailed it, lad.
He did nail it straight away. Look you can see the high line there. Look.
Yeah.
Almost on the edge.
But they're all turned side on, expecting this. So I wonder if they're trying to play us into a trap somehow with it. Because you wouldn't just do it. Be like, you're not wrap it up.
Actually,
let's just play into their hands for a laugh.
Well, you say play into their hands. I think in the first half against Tottenham, their incredibly high line forced mistakes in possession like we've just seen from Matic there, where
Well, it does allow you to be more compact.
it allows you to be more compact, but it also requires your opposition, as in United, to have a better touch and to make sure that you don't waste your time on the ball. You have less time on the ball, and if we're a bit slow and sluggish coming back, I know it's been a few games now, maybe that will exploit that. But Tottenham did have some success in that, didn't they, in the first half?
No. Had a lot of success in anything since.
No. Although they won yesterday, just about, sort of, in a way.
Arsenal though, wasn't everyone good?
True.
I had a giggle like that.
Spurs ain't any good either, let's be real. Yeah. We're talking about 2 mid-table clubs.
Trond, welcome to the first team. Kevin's just dunked in a super chat. Cheers, homie.
Managers.
Anti-Mourinho theory. Yep.
Yep, I'm here.
Horizon says, Andy lad, how are you?
I'm fine.
He says he's fine.
I like that.
Pressing us. Trying to proper
They're
box us
definitely
in.
pressing. Ball.
Go on, Tony!
That was on ball there. That looked like on ball, didn't it?
By Tony or him?
No, by the defender. Although the
weird,
screen
isn't
is 20 feet away from us here, so it is sometimes hard to say. Greenwood's got to be wide. It seems like he's playing very close to Martial.
Maybe a reason for that.
Oh yeah, Ollie was talking though in the pre-match stuff about the width, and he says he don't mind the players interchanging positions, but he wants the wingers to be wide. So
He wants the shape to always stay there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the fullbacks as well coming on the underlap. We've seen a lot recently. That's probably the wingers leaving that space inside, isn't it?
I still think we're weak at the back, man. Definitely for next season we need something.
That's come up again recently, hasn't it? The centre back thing. A lot
It
more
has,
links
but
in the
look
last 10 days.
It's because they've made individual mistakes, but when you look at the clean sheet record that we've had this year, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, literally from how bad it was last year, it was record-breakingly bad for United last year. And he went, 2 signings, solve that shit.
Yeah. And it's definitely been much better than it was last year. There's no denying that, is there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Everything's been better, really.
Kevin says, can't watch the game since I'm at work. How do we look? First 8 minutes.
Slow start.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of feeling each other out a little bit at the moment. Like, Saints being quite aggressive. That high line that Danny mentioned earlier is prevalent. They're definitely looking to try and switch it out here around Wan-Bissaka. I don't know if they've thought maybe Greenwood doesn't track back.
Yeah.
And that's an area to exploit, but they definitely look like they're looking at our right back spot.
Against Villa as well, maybe they've isolated Wan-Bissaka as someone who's positionally not great from crosses, because there was a couple of times where Grealish, one especially, left wide open on the corner of the 6-yard box at the back post, because Wan-Bissaka has a tendency to come in when the cross comes in. So maybe they've seen that and they're expecting there to be some space if they play over that side. Matic getting a good block in there.
Members, what's your new favourite emoji?
Yeah, we've got some emojis. If you remember, check the emojis out.
Did you put the new ones of Jay and Adam in?
I didn't know.
No,
the last thing before I went away, there was we needed to re-change that.
Dom sent us some new ones.
Oh, I haven't got them yet.
Cam, can you do it while we're on?
While we're on, I can maybe do it if you want. There they are.
Go on, go on, go on! Here we go, that high line. We are in, Tony Marshall. And he saved it. Wow.
He got too close to him. He got too close.
Colin Choi, welcome to the Academy. Ashish has got the cans emojis. The cans might be my favourite one.
The cans one's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it took an extra touch.
Yeah, he got too close.
He probably thought the keeper was going to carry on backing off.
Good save, though.
Remember last season's game, it was like...
Should have buried that.
Yeah, but again, though, clean through, high line. That's the thing, innit? Like Higginbottom said. You think we should have done better? Mistake from Martial, you mean?
No,
yeah.
The defender, but yeah, it was I think Martial thought the keeper was going to keep backing off. Instead, the keeper just stood firm.
Yeah. Did his
but
job
there was
well.
a split second where if what I did at that end, looped the keeper, he could have done that. If he had the brain.
That was a great
Was that Ward-Prowse?
That was a fantastic Armstrong. Great first touch, brought it down and got a shot away nice and early, and fortunately it was fairly at De Gea, but
the warning's there.
Yeah, I mean, wow, what a fucking first touch.
Say last season's game it was 3-2 and that was end to end till last two minutes. Lukaku, remember?
We've got the 2 new emojis in there. This should be ready to go now. We've got a J1 and an Adam McKola one as well. So if you want to,
might need a refresh to do it.
You need an Andy Tate one.
If they work, we need an Andy Tate one. we can get that sorted for next time. That'd be good. See if they're in there.
He's got to have done better there. It's a good thing. It's right on the keeper's hand. It's literally a goal with an inch in it, or 2 inches.
Lindelof, De Gea. Oh,
Easy, easy. Oh,
fucking hell.
Cold.
That's offside, surely.
Great.
Come on, is that offside or what?
Nope. Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, you went to another coma.
Oh, who is it?
Pogba gave it away, but
Fuck's sake. That playing out from the back shit there. Pogba's got to do better
He
than
doesn't
that.
check his surroundings, does he? He doesn't know who's on his shoulder there.
Oh, he's well on. He's fucking well on.
I don't want to be critical, but he's got an habit of doing that. Pogba.
Well, it's not good enough. It's not acceptable.
No, he don't know. He don't look behind him before the ball.
We were
gets
saying
there,
about
does he?
Danny Ings being fucking everywhere. We said it yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Danny Ings is a proper
That's
grafted
Pogba's fault, but
bastard.
it's also De Gea's fault because De Gea can see behind him.
Yeah. Oh, he should have been able to see someone was coming. Fucking hell.
Pogba needs to.
Here we go.
If
How
Pogba's going to
fucking
take
good
a
are we?
touch. Take a
How
touch
fucking
there.
good are we? Now's the fucking time, lads.
You got to be strong.
Stand up, you cunts.
You got to be strong
We
there.
saw
man.
it against Bournemouth, didn't we? We need to see the same sort of reaction now.
Fucking hell.
It's going to be tough, this.
Yeah, well, I wonder if their game plan changes a goal up. Do they?
That's a foul, surely, mate. What the fuck? It's hot in here.
The what?
See, the thing is that we've made a
We had a
chance already.
chance.
Yeah, the Martial chance, we needed to score that. Obviously, it's not the end by any means, but been completely
They
different.
might have scored too early, if anything.
Yeah, exactly. Although they're playing us off the park at the minute, let's be honest.
Well, they are, yeah.
They're having more ball, more possession. Same thing. That means the same thing. But they are making more chances as well. More ball, more possession, and more touches.
Oh, absolutely. Fucking dancing
What
through us
is
here, lads.
going on?
That's gone out.
Fucking hasn't. You know what everyone's going to say? Should have rotated.
Yeah, of course.
But then the same thing happens when you
Yeah,
don't.
and then you rotate and be like, should have kept the winning team.
Yeah, exactly.
And it might not have had any fucking impact on what happened.
Although this is the third game in a row where we've started sloppy, we've started slow, and it's got worse each game.
You've got to be on the ball from the word go.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be sloppy.
No, and we saw the same against Villa. Obviously, we weren't punished against Villa, but we didn't start well against Villa, and it takes us too long to turn it around. And if you a goal down,
You're telling me the
makes
defence
it more
don't need
difficult.
anything.
well,
That wasn't a defensive mistake, though, to be fair. I mean, in general, I agree with you, but that was an individual error.
that was a Pogba fault.
Again,
And the boss
down
don't
to an
see that
individual
period.
error. That's a foul.
He's not giving him, is he, tonight? He's not giving him the ref. If anything's
That was
fucking
another
half
foul.
dodgy, he's letting it go for them. Has he got that thing on it? No, you're not getting a penalty out of me. You're not getting.
Is he
going to
give that one?
He better not.
Play Maguire.
If he's doing it for both teams, then fair enough. But he's got that look of someone who's like, no, you better got to get up. It's too easy.
Danny's just messaging me saying, "What's all this nailed it lad mean?"
He's noticed. Come on, that's a fucking tricky pass, that, innit? Having to play passes with your head.
I don't know why people like Simon Stone's tweets just come up. I don't know why you have to preface lots of praise recently, but that's a mistake. Oh no shit, that's a mistake. Why don't just say
'Cause I don't
Paul
think-
Pogba's mistake, Southampton score. That's it. It's a mistake. If no mistakes happen in football, every game would be
Oh,
fucking
go on.
0-0, you dickhead. Ball!
Oh my God! What a ball!
Yeah! Woohoo! Oh, you fucking
He knew it as well, Rashford.
What a
nuts!
goal!
He knew it. Rashford knew it as well. That's a great pass. That's.
it
I mean, that's
misogynistic?
poor from Rashford again.
Oh, what
That's
a
just
ball!
poor, innit? You've got to stay on side there. He's
He
running
didn't need to
alongside
be
the
that.
line.
He
No.
didn't need to be that
It's just
far ahead.
poor.
Fucking hell! What
Brilliant
a ball.
pass from Shaw. Brilliant pass.
Maybe 25th is the year Luke Shaw.
The
Finally.
year of the Shaw. Rashford's got to do better there. When you're running along the line, 50% of the job is keeping you run. The other 50% is not being offside for the pass.
Yeah, but that defence is there to be got at now.
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, you can't give that one after you've been... You son of a bitch, man.
And it's not like he waited ages, is it? Shaw didn't delay the pass too long or anything. He passed it at the right time. Oh, yeah.
Che Adams didn't score for about 7 years, and now he's going to fucking score again today.
Tough start, this, isn't it?
It's not unexpected, though.
No, they're good. They are good.
If we lose today, I'm just going to go home pretending we won, Chelsea won, Leicester won.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
We
were happy when we were this same amount of points behind in this game, and I'll be happy at this point as well.
Oh, come on, lads. Don't let me down.
Isn't it something like a dozen times in the last 2 years when we've had the chance
none of
to...
you's like drinking today.
Like a dozen times.
This year.
Huddersfield away last season, we still had a chance. I mean, you know what I mean?
It wasn't really a chance, though. I think this is a lot like...
Look at this, man.
That's mental, by the way.
There's got to be space here.
So they've gone with a high line.
See, look, that shit
coupled with a
Aaron
high
Wan-Bissaka.
press is what they're trying to do.
Playing the ball in there.
But we're trying to repress their back line as well. So
good stuff. Go on, Mason.
There's gotta be more chances
Mason's
for
barely
us
touched the ball today, has he?
That alarm's doing my head in, by the way.
Yeah, same. Didn't Ryan Bertrand make his first appearance for Chelsea in the Champions League final?
I don't know if it's his first one.
Let's say yeah.
But he won it.
Was it?
He won it, did he? On his own? Shut up, you dick.
Come on, lad. Fernandez free kick. Who's going to head this? Maguire?
No, that looks like. Was that Adams again?
Down the line.
Second chance.
Oh, come on, for fuck's sake!
Just as shit.
Be better!
Just clipping it to the near post. Or the near man.
Just beat the first man.
Oh, fucking hell, Paul! God's sake!
Is this that one too?
Keeper. It's twice Paul Pogba pissing about on the ball there.
He weren't even pissing about, he just weren't looking. What the fuck? It's not like he was trying skills and stuff.
No,
Just
I mean
basics,
yeah.
like basic men
People
tracking
coming over
you.
your shoulder.
Fuck off, Cam.
Go on.
Like Chelsea don't lose every other fucking week. Fuck me. Martial there on the right, chipped in.
Now we're gonna win this.
I hope so. We've made a couple of decent chances already.
We're gonna win this. Don't panic.
I'm not panicking just yet. I'm panicking. I'm panicking a little bit. I am panicking a little bit. I'll be honest.
Need a poo though.
We're gonna win this.
Look how tight it is.
By half time.
Yeah, look at how many men they've got on that left.
No, madness.
Because no one does fuck all down the right hand side.
Pogba.
If you're clever, you just have one man over there and just switch.
We've got Wan-Bissaka out there. Where's Mason there? Is he tucked in? Yeah, he's there on the edge of the box. Pogba's pissed off, you can tell.
You can go either way with him. When he's pissed off, sometimes he can fucking stand up and just put in a 10 out of 10 and be like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Or he can then try too hard because he's been fantastic in recent weeks when he's just kept it really simple.
Yeah.
That's what you used to do whenever you used to have a good team.
What, keep it simple? or
Try too hard.
Yeah. I think, and that people criticised him for that, but he's trying to fucking do.
But you
something
see
with no one
Bruno
else.
doing that sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, Wan-Bissaka giving it.
Oh,
he's
played
kept it.
Aaron.
Good lad.
Won it back.
Bruno.
He just gives it away. A tackle again.
Who's this?
Stat
Mason.
padded. Mason's finally got on the ball and he's just given
Pogba.
it away. Pogba.
Oh, it's good.
Martial. Martial's on it. Give it out.
Play.
Marcus!
Yes! Fucking come on!
Back in the fucking game, lads!
Come on, lads!
Yeah!
Andy, I'm sorry, bro. I slapped down his back like there's no
Fucking
tomorrow.
slap the flesh! Fuck off!
Now you know how my girl's ass feels.
Slap the flesh. Right on the
Well
flesh.
played this here by Mason and Wan-Bissaka not giving up.
Sorry, Andy.
Switch the play back in. I thought Pogba had fucked up with that cross. Tony Marshall holds it up nice.
Brilliant by Marshall.
Lays it off
Brilliant.
nice.
Look at the strength!
And
You see
excellent finish. Excellent finish.
Ronaldo
Look
getting
at the
excited.
strength!
That's proper number 9 stuff. That again from Martial. He did
Was that a
it
left
again,
foot
did it
finish
again.
as well from
Yeah, it was.
from Marcus?
What did I just say like 1 minute ago?
He's fucking twatted it. And it's a right finish as well.
21-21, Marcus Rashford.
Come on then now, lads.
Ooh.
Shite. Good ball in. Bruno to Martial. Someone said R.I.P. headphone users.
Soz. I'm not sorry.
I don't know how you can watch a match with headphones in.
Yeah.
No, that's
mental,
weird,
that,
isn't
isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. We need another one. That's good though. Getting one back in it back quickly.
Yeah, and that's what we've
nice.
been seeing from the United. There is a resilience building, but it's still fragile because we did go 1-0 down. And we're sitting there going,
is it fragile or are we fragile?
No, we're fragile.
I'm fragile. I know that much.
I'm fragile. I've been hurt, Adam.
I know.
I've almost completely blocked out the Moyes era. Can remember about 3 minutes of it.
I remember.
The only part of the Moyes era I genuinely remember like in detail was the announcement. It's not the only part, but that's my most vivid memory of that whole era.
Do you know what I can remember? Lukaku shooting against us for Everton down at K-stand end, and he hit a ball so hard that I'm sure he flattened it.
Is that when he put who was it? He pushed someone over, didn't he, and scored? Was that against?
We lost 1-0, didn't we? Was it not scored?
I don't know. There was a game when
Everton and Newcastle in a week.
There's a game when
around my birthday, and
Lukaku ran from basically the halfway line in one of them games, and he
ran that far.
Yeah, he ran really fast. I think it was one of them where Phil Jones was trying to catch his feet.
I think the worst time I've had since Fergie left was that December under Van Gaal.
I think
when me and
Mourinho
Chris
was
went
worse.
to every game.
Mourinho was worse.
Go on.
Oh, go on!
Tony. Go on, Tony! Get in!
Yeah!
Look at that!
Oh, hang on. Are we mint or what? We might be mint. Scoring against us is fucking bad for your health. My God.
Hey,
Do you know what?
Rashford got 21. Marshall's like, fuck off. Give me my 21.
Oh my, hang on, let's have a look at this here. So, Fernandes, out to Tony Marshall on the left, inside the fullback, and just inside the centre half. And he's fucking banged it in. Oh my goodness. This is good. What a finish. Do you know what?
Strike force.
Don't fucking score against United. Don't score against United. You just got to make us mad.
It's a bad idea.
Oh my God.
It's a bad idea these days, isn't it?
Oh, we're mint.
What did I say 2 minutes ago?
Do you know what? This is well impressive that we turned this shit around.
Clip
before
that up.
half
Me saying
time.
we're going to win before half time, and then 1 minute later it's 2-1.
Oh my God.
Water break.
Oh, water break.
Yeah, they need to put some.
They need that.
They need to put that on the
Saved
burn, you
saved by the
bitches.
fucking Volvic they are, aren't they? That's good, that, innit? That's really good. That's the reaction you want to see, innit? Don't touch me, but yeah. I said don't touch me, but yeah.
But you touched me anyway.
Well, I tried. I just give you the
You got a feezy, I got a fucking...
Everyone,
know,
while we're having a water break, show us what you're drinking.
Me and Joe sleep together at night, so I don't know why he's acting like this.
Yeah, but I wear a wetsuit and a diver's mask.
Hazmat suit.
Yeah, just with a hole cut in the back. That's all. Oh, that's good though, isn't it? That's a great goal.
Oh,
that. He's got that in him.
Look at him, angry Marshall. What did I say the other day? Angry he's going to score this game, didn't I?
You said he was fuming.
He had a run like that last
He
week
was
against Villa.
fuming the other day because he was pissed off that he didn't score.
Are we mint?
If we aren't, we're not far off. We're not far off being mint. Big slap. The slap on the back. Go to Out of Context FTD to see fun highlights and Andy Tate getting slapped very hard on his
Can
back.
we say spanked?
No, he wanted. That was more than a spank.
Spanky Tate.
That was more than a spank. That.
I know it hurt my hand, so it definitely hurt his back.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Are we mint? What? Fuck off with that alarm. Fuck's sake.
I don't care about that alarm anymore.
Steve's voice is going. Don't you think it's remarkable how it's
I like that table as well. It goes from third to eighth.
How for so many times, or you see it so often, how few differences you actually need in a squad for things to change massively. And it's time and time again, isn't it?
Yeah, and generally it's not the manager usually.
No. It's amazing.
Although sometimes the manager's a right fit for a personality, and I think they looked at the way Jose was going, gambled that it was more likely him being a problem than some of the players. And is there anyone that he had an issue with, Lukaku aside, being...
Did Jose have a problem with Lukaku?
No, I think I might have just invented that.
If he did,
has anyone that he had an issue with been shit since?
Nope. Luke Shaw was arguably a little bit shit for a while, maybe, but
he was bullied.
But he's on his best form, I would say, in the last 5 weeks that he's been since his injury.
Yeah.
Pogba's world class. Made a mistake today, but has been sensational. Martial's been
the best striker in the Premier League.
All right,
in that period.
Where? Who's been better?
In that period, you
Who's
might
been
be
better
in the year.
Danny Ings.
Fuck Danny Ings.
2020, he's got the most
I'm not
goals.
going to say that. Fuck Danny Ings. What's he doing today? I'm not going to call him.
We like Danny Ings. Someone said, "How mint is that? Ollie's at the wheel." Carl
Can we
Hagen.
sing that again? Or yeah.
Now, you can still sing Ollie's at the wheel.
Did you stop?
I didn't know.
I always sing Ollie's at the wheel. I just don't follow the rest of it.
What about this one? Ole's playing the way like United should. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good.
Something tells me I'm into something.
Woke up this morning feeling fine. Got my United on my mind. Ole's playing away like United should.
Yep, I know what to say for it.
Yeah.
Yep,
Something tells me I'm into something good.
That's for everyone at home. Top of the
Go on,
pops.
go on.
Top of the pops may have gone away, but it'll always be in our hearts.
Ronaldo's going home now.
Ronaldo's had enough. That was too much for him.
By the way, Ronaldo and Jay have got a great Tier 1 podcast coming your way this week and next week because they've been working very, very hard. That's what she said.
Giggity.
Yeah.
That alarm's doing my fucking head in.
Should we go smash the car in?
I think that doesn't fix alarms.
I think it's a building.
Oh! You see what Bruno done to him then?
That's not alright, is it? That's
Did
not
you
all
see
right.
what Bruno done to him then?
What, a flick through his legs, through his
Look,
fucking
watch
legs
this.
and all?
Watch this. Watch this.
Nutmeg.
Okay, that's my good ear. Stop doing that. I need that.
What?
I'll do it. I can do it this time.
I just seen someone get megged with a back heel from about 10 yards. Bro.
I had to apologise for anyone with hearing.
I'm not apologising. Oh.
Yeah, that happened. Ronaldo gets
Phil
nutmegged
Neville.
every 30
He got megged by
seconds.
Cam. Who gets megged by Cam?
Phil Neville through the legs. Is
More
it
nuts than your average squirrel.
John O'Shea. No.
John O'Shea. Figo. Yeah.
It was two completely different players you got.
3 times in a rondo last week.
I wanted to see your one better.
And he got done with a back heel from a rondo last week. 3 times. No, but the back heel one was only once.
Paul from United Rankcast just messaged me and said, "We are so good."
It's good at this.
Imagine not liking us.
Paul will be back on the channel as well
Going
very
forward,
soon.
We'll look so good. Just got individual mistakes in them.
That's Anthony Martial's 50th Premier League goal in 142
How did I not know
appearances.
that?
50 for 50 million, eh?
Not bad.
50
Well, we have to pay
million.
us some total now. He's reached 50 league.
Maybe.
No. His
done it
add-ons
all,
were
hasn't he?
Ballon d'Or.
Who gives a fuck?
Nah,
And
No, maybe it was one of the contract things. You get 50 goals. We'll have to pay a fee.
I think me and Joe are going to scrap
Ballon
it.
d'Or what?
What? Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, log flume. We've all been on the log flume.
That's funny actually
Martial
because look at
flume.
this. From a log flume when I was a kid. I heard that now.
Right, listen, internet. We've just tweeted something.
It's exactly that.
Internet. We just tweeted something on Paddock. We need photoshopping into a log flume.
No, I would have said this, and then someone could put the pairs to each other. Where's...
We just tweeted on the Stretford Paddock Twitter account. Photoshop us into a log flume, and then make sure you're at us. Someone keep an eye on that. Let's see.
We'll put it in the watch along. We'll put it in at half time if you get it.
Yeah,
done.
if you get it, let us know.
Oh!
Very excited
These
then.
man, yeah, are just... You know what's great about our team? They're just ballers, bro. Every single
Yeah.
one of these like, are ballers.
Yeah.
Like,
Is there anyone in this team who isn't?
did Maguire and them, man, but we don't need them not to be ballers.
Even
And to be
Matic-
honest,
even-
Maguire was stepping out of
Do
defence,
you know what?
smashing
Even
70
Matic
yard
is a bit,
cross-field
isn't
balls.
he? Even Matic is a little bit.
Yeah. But them man don't need to be really, innit? The back five. We're not City. We don't try and play it out from the back. So all they need to do is shut the fuck up, defend, keep clean sheets, and let the boys up top do the work.
Shut the fuck up. That's the instruction. You four, shut the fuck up. Give it to them. Yeah, exactly. If anyone who watched Howson's Brew before, that's like some half-time team took that. Oh, you lot, shut the fuck up. Give them the ball and let them score, will you?
We've nearly got 4,000 on the stream. Can you get sharing, liking, sending a link in your WhatsApp group to your friends and your mom and your Man United supporters group? Even if they're people that hate us, say, yo, watch these.
Let's get this over 5k.
Send it in the work WhatsApp group.
There is not a better watch along than this. It's simple. There isn't.
You're not used to shouting, are you? Because your voice has popped off immediately there.
Yeah.
That one big burst. He's lost it.
He lost it.
Voice is going, isn't it?
He's lost one ear and his voice.
Yeah. And my will to live.
No, you hadn't. Oh, is it that?
You ain't lost that yet, have you?
Oh, that went ages ago.
That's a foul, ref. That's a foul, ref. You son of a bitch.
Can't wait to die.
Son of a bitch.
That fucking alarm's going to make me murder someone, though.
Do something about it.
Phone
Ring
the police. Ah! Why did Wan-Bissaka...
Oh, go on.
He cleared it like he was baiting.
Oh, wow!
Go on!
No!
Go on,
Marcus.
Marcus.
Marcus, having a laugh. His head's up.
No, Mason.
Mason, in on the left, in on the left foot, in on the left foot.
He's letting it back.
Oh, okay. Oh, Rashford's there! Rashford's there, Tony!
Now, someone's going to have to get that ball.
It was just bounced off a
I think we
picture
can
of
allow
someone.
that to slide, can't we? After what he's done, we can.
I'm glad he said that, not me.
We'll let that one slide, Tony. We'll let that one slide.
He should have slipped in Rashford. It would have been identical to Rashford's first
He
goal.
wanted to put 22-21.
But if you're a striker, you don't pass that.
I'm not mad at that.
Right, if you agree that this is the best watch along, and you do, otherwise why else are you here?
Because some of these bellends tuned in when we were losing, didn't you?
Go share it, right? If every single one of you can just convert one friend, some of you might be able to convert 10 friends, and you should join the Mormon church. But if any of you can just convert one friend...
Here's a question for you, Stu.
What?
Is this a pyramid scheme you're suggesting here?
Yeah, it's exactly what I'm suggesting.
Okay, good.
We sell Herbalife too on the
We like to
weekend.
call it multi-level marketing, right?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
We start a video,
One, and then
you
you
guys
do two,
share it,
do
and then
two.
they share it, and then they share it, and before you know it, we have 6 billion viewers.
Imagine.
To the religion.
What's the? I've seen 1 million concurrent on a live stream before.
No.
Goal and an assist for Anthony Martial, by the way.
Felix
just realised.
Baumgartner got about that when he jumped out of space.
Did I?
Do you remember when he jumped right off of space?
Ooh, remember that.
So, does anyone? I was listening to something. Does anyone? What's everyone's thoughts on the moon landing?
I tell you what, no. Joe Wick's got 1 million on his exercise videos. He got 1 million people watching it
Can
concurrently.
we do
That's insane,
exercise
isn't
videos with you?
We did it.
I did one already.
No,
Check
but-
it out.
Maxim
I don't want an intro. Hold tight, set Alex, masked up, gang, gang. Hold on.
Gang, gang
Text
on
it.
Alex Ferguson.
Text it to someone. All 4,000 of you, just go convert one person. If you try and convert 2, you might get one of them in. Just go, mate, you need to come and watch this.
Mate, I know you think these lot are bellends, but they're great.
Go,
Yeah.
Mum, Dad.
Yeah.
I need you to
Look.
check out this live stream.
Even get the pets involved.
Yeah, if you've got a fucking hamster with an iPad, it better be watching Stretford Paddock.
Yeah, to be fair, some people
A
love their
goldfish
pets
with a
way more
smartwatch
than they
is
love
watching
humans.
Stretford Paddock.
Your favourite YouTube channel sells Avon.
Yeah.
Give me that. You get a golf clap for that. Yeah, well played. Well played.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka just got made.
Now go share the stream.
Someone said we never.
By
went
the
to
way,
moon.
you know, for that, was it the first goal? Wan-Bissaka's trickery and his footwork in that first goal when it looked like he lost it.
It looked like he
was
lost
great.
it.
I got a bad feeling Southampton.
That's nice. Good press
He'll
in there.
score
That's-
again.
Bruno's good at that press from. He sort of comes over the shoulder of the
He does what on
midfielder,
their
if you'll-
shoulders?
If you'll pardon the expression, he likes to just come over the shoulder and nip him behind while they're facing Matic and Pogba. He's very good at that.
Come in the shoulders in the face.
If I was great, it was only because I was coming over the shoulders of giants. I think that's a quote. Aristotle or Pythagoras, I think that is.
Andy and Steve just lost. Oh, God. Joe,
Yeah.
me and you should have a YouTube channel. you know.
We've got one. It's almost like we've fucking got one. We should have we should do a video together. though.
Fucking merge it, Ed.
We have.
We did.
We did.
You send
this
it.
is what
send
happened.
it.
That was last week. Welcome to it.
We should have a show together though, I think. We need to do one where we go out and do shit.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like Bill and Bev.
Me and you break
Fanboy
into
Industry
the traffic
says, in
centre.
Canada, I'm a man on an island as a United fan. Sorry, Howson, got no footy friends to share with, hence why I'm here. Right, here's what you do. You go, mate, let's get into these lot together, and then you've got a Paddock friend.
Ooh.
Paddock friend.
Time to start a fan club.
Was ancient Egypt a pyramid scheme?
That's a good one.
Yeah, it was actually.
Does anyone actually believe at home that the pyramids were built by aliens or anything mental
There's
like
one in
that?
Stockport, isn't there?
What, an alien?
No, pyramid.
That was built by Morgan Sindel.
just outside, past the train station on the M6 there.
This spilt when we scored that second goal. Probably not going to open that yet. How's your back, Andy?
Oh, yeah, do that instead.
Oh, it's fine.
I reckon you've got a brown handprint on your back.
I think more red.
I don't think that's how it works.
More red.
It don't give off dust. Do we like ancient Egyptians anyway?
Why wouldn't we?
Well, they're good, aren't they? They're very cool.
It's pretty cool.
They're one of the most. They're cool. One of
They
the
are
coolest
mint.
civilizations.
Yeah, they are mint.
Yeah, right.
Where do you stand on Angkor Wat, though?
Is that Sanchez Watt's brother?
No, it's the Cambodian one.
I don't know about it.
You need to Google it then, don't you?
I was spelling it.
Ankor.
Found it. Angkor Wat is a temple complex in Cambodia and the largest religious monument in the world on a site measuring
just
162
fuck that noise
hectares.
and just hit the images. That's
I
what
want to
you
go
need.
to places like that.
No, images. You want to see how some of this shit lines up with
Oh,
this?
that's pretty baller, isn't it?
Yeah. Should we go?
So for those
In
of you
fact,
who
do
haven't
you know
seen
what?
Angkor Wat,
I'm going to be real. You look like you've been there.
me,
Yeah.
what, like travelling and that?
You look like that.
You
Looks
look like a guy.
That was the place where you decided to grow your hair and stuff.
You look like a guy that would tell me about that.
Well,
Have you been to Angkor
looks
Wat,
can be
actually?
deceiving, Steve.
Oh, yes.
Wearing
I
your
went-
fucking
I went to
espadrilles.
Indonesia and Malaysia on my
Innit?
gap year.
Wearing some of them black and white fucking like prayer pants.
Yeah.
With
With two little tambourines on his fingers.
yeah,
going,
and espadrilles on his feet and like a weird t-shirt tan and beads.
yeah.
This
Do
is
you
all-
see what happens to the conversation when we're winning?
It's
It's not
discrimination.
about football. But when we're losing, it's fuck's sake,
Discrimination.
Football.
Good that, don't it?
Yeah, it is good.
There's another one in South America, not Chichen Itza. There's another one that I definitely want to check out. But Graham Hancock thinks that all of these
Oh, we got them on the merry-go-round watch.
are related and
They're gonna get spun now.
15,000 years old.
50.
15.
Oh, that.
yeah. He thinks they're all older than what people think. And there's the one in Turkey, isn't there?
Göbekli Tepe.
Göbekli Tepe in Turkey.
Those who are watching at home know that I said it before he said it, but yeah, he didn't hear me. He's got a bad ear.
Oh,
Go on, Aaron.
Was that Aaron? Oh, I thought that was Mace.
Did you say it?
Yeah.
You're facing away from me, though.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. I said it quite quietly. It's understandable you didn't hear me.
Southampton look a bit unsure now.
Do you know what I found? Do you know, like, I went to the ribs place the other day with the lovely wife.
Yeah.
And had ribs, obviously.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the picture.
Yeah, man. Good rib that. Good bit of rib that. Beef
Oh,
rib
good
that.
pressing, Luke Shaw. Good lad, man.
What I discovered is I rely
This
more
is
on
lovely.
the
This is
lip
good
reading
pressing here. That's really good. Sorry.
than I ever thought.
Lip reading.
Yeah.
Why did people have masks on?
Yep.
And you're
Do
struggling.
your servers have your mask on and I'm just sitting there like at me.
Got a log flume at half time.
Not a fucking...
Oh!
He's trying to get that penalty again. It's that penalty. He's trying to get that penalty spin,
He's
isn't
come
he?
through it wasn't a penalty, it was a free kick, but he's come through the back of him.
I mean, it's the same foul as the one who was fouled for the penalty the other day.
Well,
where he's
well,
trying to do
you
that
couldn't- you
Zidane
couldn't
just
hardly
Say
see
left.
that.
the one he
Say that
got
was
a
a
penalty
fake.
for, it was not a foul.
Yeah, that one wasn't, but that was. They weren't the same though.
Someone says,
Foul. Ref,
okay,
if you
got
don't
okay.
give that, you little bitch.
Is this Chris Kavanagh, isn't the ref?
That's some part of his game he's got to get rid of.
I think
Jesus.
he's from Ashton. Is he from Ashton, Chris Kavanagh?
Is that the top three in the Prem or top three for our
United.
club?
Yeah.
Who's from Ashton?
top three for United.
But Mason's the fastest in the Premier, I think.
Is he?
I think so. I'm sure I read that.
So that means Rashford can't be far behind him.
It's weird because he's not known for being.
You don't think he's
completely
like
rapid.
thinking it, but he
No.
must have opened them up at one point.
I called him
Listen,
Lionel,
I
mate.
need to know where all you like that wanted these boys out of the club are right now. So where the fuck are you, like, man?
Do you think they just changed their mind, or do you think they're sticking with it? Is anyone sticking with it, saying that Martial's not good enough, that Ole's not good enough, that Rashford's not good enough? Is anyone still saying that? Do you think?
Former manager said that.
Debating,
But-
replying to
A
that.
former manager. They go into the woodwork, the haters, don't they? And they
Do
come
you
out.
think that's what it is?
Don't let them watch it then.
They just
The
they
haters
just
go back into the woodwork, and when we lose, they all come out and him, hate, preach,
But
hate.
you're raising pussy.
yeah
That's all, fuck him.
yeah. Good point. Very good. Nicely said.
I think swearing is a sign of intelligence.
Do you?
It's actually a sign of honesty.
Is it?
Yep.
You know, there's nothing wrong with swearing. Just don't be a pussy about it, innit?
Can we switch it?
Look sure on the overlap.
Oh!
You weren't ready
No
for
one
it.
expected that, then.
No.
It did get through, but it didn't know whether it hit off Greenwood or Marshall.
I think it bounced off Marshall's foot, didn't it? But I don't think he was ready for it.
Oh, so how many goals is that now? We can add 2 more to the tally
What tally?
for the front 3.
57.
Oh, yeah. 58 now. It was 56 before the start of the game.
Was it?
Yeah. I think so.
You're right, it was.
So are
It's
we anywhere
20,
near the
2016.
top of the charts?
Don't know. We've eclipsed them lot.
Are we
Liverpool,
min?
Barca.
Are we min?
Just keep asking that.
We
Do a
must be.
poll.
Do a poll. Are we mint?
All the options can be yes, yes, and yes, and yes.
Yes, yes.
Maybe
absolutely.
not do it at half time though.
I'm doing it.
Corner.
Someone's just tweeted me. It is Nimish has tweeted me and said score against United first. That's a paddling. Can I have a retweet, sir? That's fantastic.
It's been nice, hasn't it? Just how quickly they came back. It was 1-0 and then 4 minutes later it was 2-1. That's something that they've really added. Obviously scoring goals and creating chances is good, but we used to shit ourselves when we conceded first.
Oh come on, no, that's not the log flume we're after. We're after on using us from that then. Internet, you can do better. I believe in you.
Someone
Okay.
said, where's VAR? That
I've got a
should have been
stat for you, so you can stick your squawker and all them up your ass.
Ooh.
Here's a stat for you.
That I don't know if it's a red card because his foot is, it comes in
Is someone
a
going to let me
strange
give you a
angle,
stat?
but it's a painful one. That is, it could have done his ankle. That.
It's a bit of fun if United were a food, the way we're playing. What food would it be?
I think buffet, bit of everything.
Oh.
Or maybe stir fry because it's fast, hot, quick, going for you. Table, mouth, eat, fast. Yes.
Could be, yeah.
What do you think?
I like what you said then.
Stir fry.
I'm thinking stir fry. I'm also thinking Chinese
Right.
because
Just broad
Yeah.
stroke.
well, also I'm thinking Chinese. I like to go in a buffet format on a Chinese a
Yeah.
little bit.
Shut
And I'm
up.
thinking you order a couple of appetizers.
Yeah.
It's not quite filling, so you're not sure it's actually real just yet. But it's pretty tasty when you get it.
Okay. Number 6.
I reckon if we interrupt him again, he's probably going to wig out in a minute. So I'm going to keep
Yeah.
doing that. What I'm really doing is
All right,
I'm
I'll do this.
tweeting,
Watch
are
this.
we mint?
Watch this. Cam, you know what to do. Put the camera on me. I'm going to look at the people at home. I might tell these 3 to go fuck themselves. I'm going to ignore them. And I'm just going to tell you, Anthony Martial's assist for Marcus Rashford's equaliser was the 6th time the pair have combined for a goal in the Premier League this season. No duo have combined for more goals for Man United in a single season in the competition.
That's mad.
So what is being said is, Rashford and Marshall are better than Cole and York.
And
Yellow card.
Rooney Van Nistelrooy. And
Ronaldo and Rooney.
You're not allowed to use my stat.
Look at that! That's a booking,
I
that!
think you're gonna.
Well, it weren't my stat anyway.
Like a backpack on it.
It was up to Joe's.
Did it?
And many career have been made off the back of up to Joe. So Alex can have that one as well.
Mattis.
It's 0% for 0% for are we mint? That can't be right.
No vote yet, that's why.
No comment.
Definitely. There's people replying to it. People are definitely voting.
You've crashed it, that's how good we are.
No, there you go. Facts.
Remember when your videos used to get crashed on 301 views?
Oh yeah, everyone's did all the time, didn't it?
Oh, Mike got megged! Taxi!
Keep them out.
Yeah, it'd be shit to concede before half time.
Oh, played Luke.
We need that lead going into half time.
We need 2 more goals to extend that record as well.
What a record.
Good record.
The win by 3 goals.
Mate, imagine. Same team. Just fucking beats everyone by 3 goals.
And the next season we just play 38 games with the same team.
Someone's going to get injured at some point, isn't it?
Matic has got a steel leg.
This is where strength
Like, just, looks like Refbot from Robot Wars. Just wheels like leaning forward.
This is where you need strength and depth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, not if we're playing the same 11.
Well, the thing with the same 11's good, but
We really
obviously
don't.
to me it shows
Yeah, but
not a
there's
fear,
no
but
way you can
a
go
lack
through
of
a season
confidence in the rest
injury-free.
of the team.
Yeah.
There's
I
no
get what
way.
you're saying.
There's no way you can go through a season.
No,
injury-free.
definitely, exactly, and it's clear that Ole isn't comfortable playing Pereira or Mata or whoever, because if he would have,
I mean
he'd
that's
just
fair
switched
because
it around.
I've seen him play.
No, exactly, but that's why, like Andy said, we need strength in depth.
If you got
People
two
saying,
the
do we
same
need
player
Grealish? We do.
with the same ability and the same quality, vying for one place, that's
Yeah.
healthy competition.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, don't concede now. Good head, Pogba.
Played Paula Bill.
Yeah, get to half time. Don't concede. If we could nick one before half time, that'd be all right. But They're looking dangerous now, aren't they?
Fucking
Southampton.
hell. Oh, wait,
Well done, Victor.
Play
Good reading.
Maguire.
Apparently,
read the
I
game
missed
on.
it.
Sorry.
I missed it because I'm all over the place. But did someone see the Romeo challenge?
Yeah, it was bad.
Should he have got sent off?
I don't think it was quite. It would look like one of those where it's not dangerous enough for it to be a red, but it would have hurt like fuck because he really studs on his ankle, bent his ankle.
Would the VAR have a look at it?
I think.
Well,
they did.
they've had the chance to and they didn't. So
Yeah. I think they did look at it, but I'm not sure that they consider it to be red. So I think that's the thing. You can't VAR it and then give someone a yellow, can you? It's red card offence, yes or no. So.
No, you can overturn it for a red.
Yeah, but you can't go. Oh, it's not a red, but here's a yellow card. You can't check VAR and then give a yellow.
Yeah.
So it was either nothing or a
Can't
red.
football panel later on, further down the line. If they
No,
deem
but if
that,
the ref gave it a yellow, VAR could overturn it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I don't think he gave anything, but it should have been a yellow, but they can't give a yellow using VAR.
Yes, sorry. Go on, Andy.
No,
Sorry.
but can the football tribunal further down the line
Nah.
deem that a bad tackle?
I think VAR's kind of taken it out of that now.
Yeah. People saying it was definitely a red, so obviously a lot of people think it maybe was a red. To me, his foot wasn't far off the ground when he went through him. It did go through him, and it was a bad challenge. But I don't think it was reckless, and I don't think there was malicious intent.
Does it have to be intent?
Does it not?
Why does it have to be intent?
Well, Ronaldo got sent off when he dived in on someone, didn't even touch him against City. Do you remember? And that was for malicious intent.
Remember when he got sent off because he thought he had the whistle and he caught it?
No.
You don't remember that one?
No, I don't remember that.
Jack Grealish yesterday took a
You
dive,
remember that?
wasn't it?
When was it?
Was it
Hey,
against
where was
Newcastle?
VAR
I
for
think I was
that?
away.
Jack Grealish.
Yeah, he
Guys,
took a dive.
help me
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this.
I think I was
Oh,
away
yeah.
in that desert.
Yeah, what
Literally
This-
jumped in the air, didn't he?
This really,
Simulation. You know what I mean?
I remember
Andy,
the fallout after, but I don't remember.
you
the
should
game.
remember. Do you remember when Ronaldo thought the whistle went and caught the ball and got sent off?
Vaguely. What game was it? Vaguely.
Newcastle, I think, away, St James's Park.
Yeah.
I just thought I imagined that, so I'm just glad I didn't.
It's somewhat along those lines, yeah.
Do us a flavour, like the video. We'll be cutting over to
I know we
Alex
hate
and
begging
Ronaldo
like
in a
begs.
sec.
So just make us stop begging.
Yeah, stop making us beg and just fucking do it. Right, before I send it over to Alex and Ronaldo, and before I've got a little treat for you guys as well, I mean, give us a quick one-liner on how you thought that first half went.
Marshall and Rashford.
Magic.
Magic. I'm going to just
Resilient.
say... yeah, resilience. Like, United are far better than we really, truly... We don't believe in ourselves as good as we are.
As fans.
We went down.
That's what I like,
We
bro.
went down. We came back. Right? Before I send you over to Alex, I just have to say, we did... on the Stretford Paddock channel, obviously, Full Time has been doing it for years, and Football Republic was the first ones to do
We've
it.
hit 4K, by the way.
But Stretford Paddock's first watch along was on this day, 12 months ago. Me and Joe was in Perth with him, actually, as well, weirdly. That's fucking wild. With Will, who was in the back, fucking about with that camera for them guys.
Joe.
So,
Joe.
here's a quick little clip from that, and let's just see the difference.
In quality now that I'm in.
Yes, guys, welcome to the halftime. We're doing social corner, stat corner, whatever they're going to call it. Me and Ronaldo, give them guys a little bit of a break. What a first half. What were you thinking?
Can't lie, I was panicking.
I was
panicking. I thought, everyone obviously thought at the start, we're going to fuck up, we might slip up. Everyone else has slipped up, we might follow suit. And then we went 1-0 down, we were kind of on Southampton on the front foot. We couldn't get out. I was like, fuck, here we go again.
Yeah.
We fucked it, but...
It was kind of like last year.
Turn around. What I was going to say is, I feel like it's just the fact we've got an attack now where we're always in the game.
Yeah.
So we've not played that well, but we've had moments and we've got players that capitalise on moments, and that's what's better about the team at the moment.
Yeah, we've got a bit of quality especially compared to last year. I mean, looking at last year, you know, we had the chances last year where Chelsea kept slipping up. We never took it. We never took it. And the same as someone mentioned, someone said it's 2016 West Ham all over again. We only needed to win that one game to get in the top four. We missed out. But anyway.
No more Man U letting
no
us
more.
down.
That's not
no
us.
more Man U letting us down.
But yeah, Adam went through that stat before. What an unbelievable stat that Rashford and Martial have combined 6 times this season. That's more than any other pair for Manchester United ever in one Premier League season. Are we going
York and Cole, or is that a bit too far?
There's better stats than York and Cole. I think they're up there. They're up there. They've got to be. They're getting close to that, and especially with half a season without Bruno, without Pogba, really, for now them to get to that level is unbelievable. Right, So you've been tweeting us all game with hashtag Paddock Matchday. Let's have a quick look at your setups at home. Are we on there, Cameron? Yeah. We are on. So starting up, let's go back down to here. We had Dylan bringing up. We've got pizza and we've got Paddock, of course. Two combinations.
Is that pizza on your bed?
That's pizza on the bed. What do you make?
Not sure about that, mate. But obviously, appreciate that. Appreciate the effort, but not food on the bed.
We've got Jan there with a dual screen. Toby there with the dual screen. Richard there with the dual screen. John is on. Don't know what drink that is. Something in a Man United glass, but he's having a few.
We're going to say it's water.
We'll say water. Another dual screen by Joric Lomas. I'm going to struggle with saying names. Apologies if I get anything wrong. Notch with his dual screen on the Magnus today. And then we've got DG UK also with the dual screen setup. Someone's on the Red Bulls. It's 3 a.m. in the morning, and on the Red Bull time, hat trick for Greenwood. They were going for in that game. Not quite happened yet. Nothing.
No, he's been quiet. He's been quiet actually.
Yeah, Mason's been quiet, which is.
He's up against a decent left back though in Bertrand. Bertrand's a decent left back. It's not the easiest of opponents, but hopefully he gets into it in the second half and joins in a party.
And I think it's one of them as well. I think we need to get on that wide right hand side. We saw how much Southampton have kind of blocked up the left hand side there. It'd be good if we can get something going on the right, and that's for Mason Greenwood to do. Carl there saying, why haven't we scored? I think that was like 30 seconds before we even played. Paul there with everything. Bloody ex-United players nailed it. Obviously, Steve said to go and say that to Danny Higginbottom. Danny Higginbottom with the clip at halfway through the game saying United getting in behind. And he's done that pretty well. Southampton sat back a little bit now that they can kind of concede the goals, haven't they? They've not been able to press as much.
Obviously, we scored twice, but what was working for them was working, and I'm not sure why you would change it.
No.
Maybe they go back in and then they get told, keep doing what you're doing. You're still in the game. You're playing well. So the game's not over, but we've turned it around, and that's the main thing.
Yep.
We need to come out properly though with a little bit more energy than we did at the start of the game. But we'll have to see.
Jay there with a dual screen, Logan as well. Let's have a look. Aaron saying, great crack watching Stretford Paddock again. Hope you guys tour Cork Island next year as a great connection to United's past success here. Keane, Irwin and the late Liam Miller. Of course, yeah, we are looking at going and doing stuff all over the place. There was plans to go to Ireland and all that kind of stuff. As soon as all this corona and the travelling stuff's done, I'm sure we are planning to get all over the place. There's Danny Higginbottom. That's the high press I was talking about. Pogba caught out. Yeah, Southampton have looked okay, but obviously United have kind of corrected that. Pogba looked shaky early on, didn't he?
I think it's a combination of Southampton looking up for it.
Yeah.
Obviously they came and surprised us a little bit, didn't sit back. They were kind of on the front foot. We got caught a little bit complacent, we were a little bit slow. Obviously we start probably smelling ourselves a little bit after not losing in 17 games.
I know, yeah, I think it was almost overconfidence.
Overconfident, but it's one of them where they shouldn't be though. They shouldn't be complacent. They shouldn't be off it because they're looking at it as everyone around us has fucked up yesterday. We need to make the most of it.
We had to do it today. But they've reacted really well. There we've got I think it's Price's set up there with the shirts and the dual screen top lad. Alex Turk, our top writer, top lad, 50th Premier League goal, and what a way to get it. He's turning into a brilliant centre forward, Tony Marshall.
He was actually left channel. He scored that.
Yeah. I think he still does like picking up that side.
He's so dangerous on that left channel. I say it time and time again. But if he wants to be central, then drift off left, then he can do that. But I still think that's where he's most dangerous.
Yeah, but you saw Rashford as well. The goal that got disallowed, he was well offside, obviously, but he kind of drifted in, which is the kind of fluidity you need. The problem is before was that we were having Rashford, Martial, Pogba, all the players, even Luke Shaw when he was getting forward, we're all on the left hand side, all trying to cut in.
All the players still going down the left hand side though. But as I'm saying, obviously, I like him on the left. I like his dribbling ability that Martial's got. But when he set Rashford up for the first goal, it was big boy centre forward football. So can't argue it.
There's the reaction from the lads when the second goal went in. We've got Steiner with a cappuccino at 40 degrees. With dual setup. Laurie Whitwell, did Bruno just make Ward-Prowse with that back heel setup for Pogba? That was a bit of quality there.
Is that a rhetorical question?
Absolutely ridiculous from them. Danos there with the Stella and the dual screen top lad. There's that stat that we were talking about that Karthik sent us there. Martial's assist is the 6th time them guys have combined more than any United pairing in the competition, which is ridiculous.
We're just sick now, really. That's what it is. Obviously, we know we got half to go, but I'm just going to still put out there, we are sick.
We are sick.
That's all it is.
Another lad on the Guinness bottles there. Then we've got the log flumes. Cam's got the log flumes in there. That was the old one. That's with McKola. And then we've got the Cronenberg. Alfie's saying my dog's just tuned in. So, like they said, get sharing, get your pets involved in all this. There's Stephen Howson on the log flume there. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely quality, that one.
That's cool.
Thank you very much, Chris, for that one. Another dual screen there from Ben. We've got one more coming. Let's see if I can get this up. Let's see if this will work. Come on.
They're asking if Cam's alive.
Cam is alive, and there's another log flume with Annie Tate, all the lads in there. Right, that is all from us. Every single match day we'll be doing this, so make sure you're tweeting us at hashtag Paddock Matchday or at Stretford Paddock. Also, make sure you're if you send in your video predictions around 30 seconds to paddockmatchday@gmail.com. You've seen the start today. We've got a couple of you guys in there. Do that before the next game, and you will be on the watch along. So make sure you're doing that. And I'm going to send you back over to them lot.
Well, I'll tell you what, some of them are absolutely banging. Cheers, everyone. We've got a fantastic community that follows us. And I knew you won't fucking let me down. And we've had 3, haven't we, of the log flume. Keep those up. And let's see if we get some more in the second half. I'm really impressed with how we managed to turn it around. And that tells you exactly there. Possessions, way less than I expected, actually.
Yeah.
I expected a lot more in terms of possession. I thought the pass accuracy would be higher because Southampton are notoriously bad for that. 2 shots from Southampton. We've seen United opened up a little bit by Southampton. I think the high aggressive press that they've had has been really key to what they've been doing. But United made 5 shots. 4 of those have been on target, and I have to say the one that wasn't on target, the one where Tony tried to scare the pigeons, they were all fantastic moves, and they were all worthy of a goal. So I'd say United's quality of chance. We've not just been hitting zingers from miles away. We've been making chances that are fucking good chances. I'll tell you what, bring it on second half. Let's get another. Let's get this shit done. And let's rotate.
Now, I do want to talk about something, and I'll bring Andy and Joe in because I'll get your opinions. We spoke about it towards the end just before we went over to Social Special Corner over there. But
Anti-social special corner.
Anti-social special corner, sorry. But that decision for Romeo, I was about to say red card. Obviously wasn't given.
Look at that.
League table errors. It says
I don't want to
there.
get excited with that yet. That's
Well, I am.
still
So
temporary.
I'm like semi there. So
You are chopped up there.
it's not full, but
Should
it's just a chop.
Romeo have been sent
Seen that?
off?
Yeah, it looks like
Andy,
tape
they're
his
still
nose.
talking about his piece. So
I think in slow motion, if you're looking back at it, yeah, it's a red card, and I don't know why them in the TV studio have not told the referee what to do.
you
When you lot
mean
was
VAR,
talking-
not Gary Neville and
When you
Gary
was talking
Neville.
about,
Yeah,
oh, can we give it a yellow? I totally missed it, and I was like, well, if it's a yellow, who gives a fuck?
But you
Stop
saw
messing
it
around.
again and you said no. You
I
weren't
went,
sure.
that's a fucking red.
Oh, you did?
No, that's a
No,
red.
was it you that said no?
I personally think slow-mo makes it look worse. I'd like to see the wide shot of it because the main shot you see is that slow-mo one. I'd like to see where he's
you'd
looking,
like to have
how he comes
have a
into
worse
the
view
tackle.
of it.
No, because I want to see Romeo's body as he comes in to see whether I think he did it on purpose. Because for me,
Don't matter, mate. You
But,
can't
but,
stamp over
but
someone's
intention.
ankle.
Breaks his
This isn't.
ankle.
This
Yeah.
isn't a court. It doesn't matter about your mens rea or your mentality or the intention. That doesn't matter.
If it was
It's
the other
about
way
the
around,
act.
if it's the other way around, they'd be violating.
I'm not saying I think it's a yellow and a half. Personally, I think
Orange.
If there was such thing as an orange card where you're off for 5, if there was a sin bin, 10 minutes off, perfect for that. I don't think for me.
It's not ice hockey.
Do you remember when Paul Pogba did a similar thing at Arsenal where he stood on whose leg was it? Aaron Ramsey's leg, and he got sent off? Do you remember? He went to step over the ball to shield it, and he stood on the leg
What,
and he got
Shawcross?
sent off. No, it was against Arsenal.
I was gonna
And,
say, that
and
wasn't
at the time
innocuous.
with that one, I thought for me that's not a red. I think intent should play a part. Whether that's part of the law or not, I actually don't know. I think it is.
Right.
Is
No,
it?
intent shouldn't play a part, and it
For
doesn't.
me,
play
I
a
think
part.
it should.
Listen,
You can still you can endanger someone's.
Career.
No, you can. The thing is endangering another player, right? You can do that without intending to.
Yeah, but I'm not, but at some point, outcome outweighs intent. But I think intent should
Right.
play a part.
Commenters,
if you kill
let us know.
someone, then you get sent off regardless of your intent. But
Here's
that
what I want
doesn't
you to
mean that
write.
every foul should have to not take intent into account.
here is what I want you to write. Red card,
Yeah.
yellow card, shut the fuck up.
Orange
Those
card.
are your 3 options. Red card, yellow card, shut the fuck up. Let's see what wins.
I've got a lot of fuck off so far. But it's not like sat here wanting it to not be a red card, is it? That's just what I think it is. I'm not trying to be, Yeah. I'm not trying to be controversial or just devil's advocate. I just think it's a bad challenge that's close to a red, but for me, I don't think it's quite a red.
Also, Sir Alex Ferguson's sitting there wearing a lanyard with his ID on it.
Mad that, innit?
As if someone's gone like, well, who are you, son?
You hear, though, don't you, a lot like comedians and music artists where they get ID'd into their own gig. And you're like, who do you think you're stopping getting in here? Because I'm the...
It's like Jez on Peep Show.
It's a coronavirus testing access zone lanyard, apparently.
Yeah, but, okay, all right. Okay, if it was a thing which says, I've been tested to X. Right, okay.
Yeah, we know what you're saying.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, if it's amber zone, red zone, green zone, whatever, he still doesn't need a picture of his fucking face because he's got his fucking face. What he needs to do is walk up and go.
He should just have a picture of the stand. Sir Alex Ferguson stand on
You see what that says over there? Opposite us, Sir Alex Ferguson stand. And do you know that street down there? And that statue outside? That's this guy.
Yeah.
But there's always
Fergie
a job
don't need
worth
ID.
Foundation that we're all
There's always a job's
metaphorically
worth
stood on. I've built that. In the
always
comments,
a job's worth.
we're
Always
looking
a
at
job's
pretty
worth.
much a 90% red, a 7% yellow, and a 3% shut the fuck up. In terms of
I reckon
feedback
shut the
to
fucks up
the
on
question.
more.
Someone says, sorry, I broke your leg. I didn't mean it.
Says Steve.
And then
I
a
love
picture
Steve.
of Cam with his own fist in his mouth. I'm not saying intent is the only factor. I'm saying it should be a factor. That's it.
Right
That's
then.
fine.
Right then, second half.
There's a difference between murder and manslaughter, isn't there?
Commenters,
Intent, boy.
commenters,
Yeah, but
let me know, what are you
The
thinking?
result is still the same.
Are we saying...
You're dead and you go to prison.
No, it's not the same though, is it? Literally the
The
punishment.
victim is
the
dead
punishment is
and the
different.
person goes
It's
prison.
exactly the right argument to make.
No,
the
it's not.
punishment is different.
No, it's not.
Here it is. Well,
No,
you
it's
don't
not.
think-
But okay, I'll tell
a
you what,
manslaughter
I'll tell you
charge
what,
doesn't have the same.
Stop. Because if we're saying Romeo committed manslaughter there,
Yeah.
he'd get a 3-game ban for a red card.
I'm saying
and
he
rightly
committed
so.
it. I'm saying-
But if he intentionally did it, he'd
Yeah.
get a 5-game ban or 6-game ban because FA would come down
Well,
on
I'm
him even
saying that-
harsher. You fucking joker.
No,
so
but
it's exactly the
no,
same.
But what you're because the punishment in this instance is manslaughter is a yellow card.
So it's not, you've fucked it already?
Or murder is a red card.
No,
that's the
that's why I
comparison
said
I'm
both
making.
Nah.
Yellow and red. Well, he didn't get anything.
Well, he should have got red.
Anyway,
Yes.
divs. Right. United are coming back out. Are we expecting... There's no changes.
Yeah.
Are we expecting any changes early doors in the second half? What are you saying?
Not straight away, no. I think we look best as the half went on. I
Another
wouldn't change
goal.
it yet. Yeah, wait for another goal and then go from there.
Someone gave us a super chat, and I'm sorry I can't remember your name. It was a while ago, but they said, "Do you think we should sit back and hit him on the counter attack?" Or...
No, just keep doing what we've been doing. Carry on what we've just been doing in the same
Yeah.
mindset. As soon as we scored the goal, keep doing that shit.
Yeah.
Because here's what the script is. We're a better football team than them, and just play football.
Yeah, we were starting to show it as the second half of the first half we looked good.
That should be off. He should be on the pitch. And now he's getting
Has he
a
been
yellow
booked?
card.
No, that's not. It was
That's
Romeo,
not
wasn't it?
Romeo.
It was
It's not
Romeo.
him. It's not him. No.
What's this here?
What the fuck?
Just a high boot. I
It
think.
looked like Matic fouled him almost.
Oh no!
Nah,
yeah.
it's- nah.
Down the back of the tendons, though. Down the back
Oh,
of the
so
tendons.
intent does matter.
No, but it's
Oh,
an accident.
Interesting.
Oh, that's
No,
amazing.
it's not the same.
You even put the
Accident,
Paddock
it says.
logo on it.
Yeah.
Was Roy Keys and Alfinger Haaland intent? Was Roy Keys challenging Alfinger Haaland intent?
Absolutely.
There you go.
I think
He
meant
intended to
that.
break him, and he did.
Yeah, exactly.
And that should have been a yellow anyway.
Yeah.
Have that, you cunt.
Someone saying 65th minute subs. I think we might see a little bit earlier than that.
Can we have a
depending on how
little
this first 10
touch of
minutes go.
volume on the game, please? I don't like it like this.
Should be a touch already.
Bump it up.
Yeah, it's gone a bit
You
quiet,
got
hasn't
to
it?
bump it up.
Martin D, welcome to the first team. Or Martin,
Welcome
sorry.
to the first team.
Welcome, mate.
You can join the first team,
Welcome
or you can
home,
join
baby.
the academy, depending on what level you wish to get in the mixer of. And if you check it out, you will see all sorts of different benefits. Just click the join button and see what the script is. There's all sorts going on.
Ward Prowse is
I
on
hope
a
we don't
yellow.
Score from this because I think Matic.
Ward Prowse is on a yellow, so I think he should have been sent off there.
Is he?
That was a yellow card offence, regardless of intent, Joe.
Someone said this ref is awful. He is passing again. Someone said this ref is awful.
By the way, for those that are concerned in the comments, I don't hate Joe. I fucking hate him.
There's
Big
a difference. There's a distinction there. We saw from the first half, didn't we? We were talking about how the ref was letting a lot go, and he has sort of continued that up until
He's fucking shit.
even
And
that.
he's from round here and all.
It's because I feel like some refs turn up to Old Trafford sometimes.
Ashton, it's Illy's mate. I
think some refs turn up to Old Trafford sometimes and think, I ain't going to give this decision.
You're going to be on Ashton Market tomorrow.
I'm not giving a decision. I don't want to look like one of them refs.
Do you know now the penalties, Snipe getting abused.
This whole penalty stat has been wheeled out all the time. I'm sure most of the refs are aware that United have had this like record-breaking number of penalties. It'll be really difficult for us to get another penalty this
They'll
season.
wait out now, innit?
Yeah, though, innit?
Yeah, but
That's what's giving them all.
True. I just think refs won't give them. And
I just think we're playing better football as well. We spend more time in opposition's boxes.
It's us. Everyone's making a big deal out of it.
No, they're making
There's
a big deal.
There's two other teams with the same record this
Because
season.
we're back. Yeah, that's a good point, dear. It's because we're back. We're back.
Is that your Paul Pogba impression? Then?
Yeah, like it. It was good,
I
wasn't
knew
it?
what
Did
it
you
was.
get transformed for a minute in the room? Hey!
Slappy Goo. Can I just say Slappy Goo is a legend.
Reference.
And thank you for the super chat.
Kane Marshall, welcome to the first team. For those of you who want to join the members, click the join button. We're going to be doing exclusive videos, exclusive content for the first team members. So if you want to do that, do that. It's really
That's
good.
a foul on Luke Shaw there.
Oh, shit. Fuck him out. See, there's always that
And he's got
that
his,
little finger in the back
little
of your
squeak.
mind.
of
he's got a
nervousness.
belter in him as well, Redmond, doesn't he? Occasionally
Did
he's
he
got it.
score last season?
I don't
Was
remember.
that a foul on
kick?
Shaw? I
Was it
think
free
so.
He got goal of the season against City, didn't he? Was that him? Was that Redmond? The volley last season.
Bertrand?
Oh, Bertrand.
Somebody scored
It was
the.
I might have got that wrong.
Somebody scored for Southampton last season. It was a screamer free kick. Two of them.
You know who I used to love for a good goal? Remember Matty
Gail
Taylor
Porter.
of Portsmouth?
Oh yeah.
He used to love a good halfway line goal.
A big volley.
Goal
He
of the
loved a
season
big
entry
volley, didn't he?
every
Yeah.
time.
I think he won. He lost goal of the season to Scholes. I think. The
Yeah,
Villa
that
goal.
volley.
Go on, Tony!
He's given a foul somewhere, hasn't he? You're right. The son
He's
of a
not doing that
bitch.
anyway.
When do you reckon we get Ronaldo out of children's clothes?
Cristiano.
No, that guy.
He's not.
Yeah. Are you just hench or do you wear tight clothes to make you look?
Oh, you see that there?
hench?
Just flex out right bicep a second. Oh, me.
What's the time? Fucking grow up.
Big lads don't wear size small adults.
New kit's coming out soon, isn't it?
Oh, he's doing.
Hey, I am double XL, and that's it. Thank you.
Is it true that when you have a shit, you need to call a midwife? Is that because you're a bit
Oh,
no, I'm
that
just
a big. Oh.
getting skinny shamed? I've never heard of skinny shamed.
No, I've never heard of skin shame.
He has though.
Just fucking made it up on the spot, didn't he?
I'm claiming that.
He's
as
just
well.
buzzing because he gets to fucking shop in the children's section. It's cheaper.
Size 5.5 shoes. He's still.
Talk
JD
about a
kids.
tight top. Look at him tight joggers.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Joggers so tight. You see the veins in his balls?
I give him a medium shirt for training and he was like, oh, look how baggy it is. I'm like, what do you mean baggy? I was like, that's your size. Just loves that base layer look.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka, you've got to do what Wes Brown would do there, bruv.
What's that? Fly through.
Just
Ball.
fuck everything.
Ball and all.
Yeah. Take
He
everything.
bottled that. Did you see it?
I think he was just a yard too
Or
far
he's
away,
just
I think.
sensible.
Yeah, maybe he's sensible. I mean, he's not shy of a tackle though, is he? So if it was there, I reckon he'd have gone for it. Needs to get back though. I am worried. 2-1 is not comfortable at all, is it? They've started well against Southampton.
No, they're a bogey team, and
Yeah.
that's a horrible scoreline to be trying to defend.
Yeah.
Much better with a 3-1.
Oh, that's a good running behind. Who's that?
Away.
Oh,
no.
shit! Block it. Good tackle. No.
How did he get through Lindelof
Well
then?
done, well done, Harry. Go again. Oh.
Yeah, pen.
Penalty.
Pen.
Maguire's just booted him in his chest.
Pen.
Bollocks!
Kick it out. Just kick it out. Kick it out and take the throw quick. No, they're going to VAR. Fuck
Move,
off.
Cam. Oh,
Nah,
it's
nah,
not. It's
nah,
not.
nah,
It's
nah,
actually
nah,
not.
nah, nah, nah.
No, it's not.
I thought he kicked him.
Yeah, he didn't. He
I
didn't.
thought
He didn't
stopped,
swing the leg.
He stopped, look.
That is not a penalty.
That's not a pen.
That's
He's
never
not-
a penalty.
If that's a pen,
He stepped
I'm
across
running
him.
down to that
It's not a
ground
pen.
now.
It's not a pen.
I'm waiting for that ref.
Get a tram.
I'll be
Harrison
like
B.
Mourinho outside.
Harrison B. Welcome to the first team. Carl Newton.
That didn't look
£2
like-
super chat says log flume done lol. Yeah.
Kane Marshall, welcome to the first team.
Kane and Marshall. Good strike force that.
Go on, lad.
Well, half of one.
Just behind.
Play.
Well played, win it.
Who's that?
What?
Who's that?
Yes, here we go. Marcus into the box. He's cut onto his right. No,
Heavy touch.
tried
Who
to
got
pass it
clapped
back.
out there, man? Who got clapped? Was that Greenwood who got smashed in? That's a joke, that is. Bruno!
Fuck him up! Yeah, that's not a foul.
Nah, that one.
That's a great ball, that though. Marcus, just a little.
Yeah.
He had the pass in mind, and
Wait, watch. Good
Mint,
tackle, that.
it's just mint. I'll tell you what.
Nah, it's a clear book.
It was Mason that did that, wasn't it?
the tackle, yeah.
Love it, Mason. Fucking love it. Corner ball. Bruno's whippoorwillers in it. Yeah, you would.
Whippoorwillers in it. Ever heard of it?
No.
It's good to have a bit of a fight.
Google it,
innit?
you dick.
Yeah. On the pitch.
Yeah.
It's good to have a.
What do you make of Ollie like asking people for recommendations on players? Like, is that Ronaldo for Bruno and Rashford? Like, it's obviously a good thing when you
I hope
ask him
he's
Ronaldo.
looking for validation on a signing he's already got in his mind, rather than so.
But don't you think it's a mad one to ask their friends?
It's like when you text a girl and you're like, my mate fancies your friend, see if she likes him. Like, we see if Bruno's any good. I don't do it now. Do I? Ollie does it, not
You're
me.
in secondary school, mate.
Yes, exactly.
Carl says Photoshop to check Twitter.
Yeah.
Who's he sent it to? Not sent it to me. He must have sent it to the Paddock one. I ain't got it on my phone.
Not sure. They're
You got the
trying
Paddock
to
one on your
address
phone.
people talking about the defence. I'm getting scared now.
Yeah. It's still that.
Oh, I just got a proper fucking garlicky smell on
that's
you
a
then.
foul.
It's not garlic.
It did.
Someone's watching from Bangladesh. Shout out Abdullah Al Zubayr.
Yeah. Nice one.
Where's the Photoshop?
Back to your question, Adam. I think that's probably like one small part
That's a
of,
good one.
Yeah,
like I
that's a
said,
good one. I already tweeted that.
trying to sign someone.
No, it wasn't that one, I don't think.
It's not going to be the main part, is it? They're going to do the scouting, they're going to do all that. But Solskjaer's talked a lot about he wants the right personalities in the squad, and I reckon that's just for that final. Is he a dickhead?
I reckon that's what he's
It's the last. It's the last thing you do, innit?
Yeah.
It's like with a job interview, you get
Yeah.
a reference at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Because if they're like, you know what, he's actually he's a real piece of
Oh,
work.
yes.
Take him back. Hey! Fucking Aaron messed it up.
He's not going to shag you, you know.
I just want Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's too young for me.
22.
Yeah.
We nearly had a story, didn't we, Ronaldo? That's the right
Oh,
answer.
I know what you're talking about.
So it's,
Bold. Linked to bold.
Yes, you do, with Wan-Bissaka.
Are they linked to bold?
Bold.
Bold.
oh yeah.
Linked to bold.
Go on. Oh.
Bold fraud linked.
Yep.
Go on, Marcus.
Oh,
Has that gone in?
No.
I thought that was like. what
Pull
game
that
was it
back
where
then.
it-
Pull that back.
Was it?
What is it? Free kick?
He's booking someone, the ref. Is it handball? They're getting. Do you know what?
They're getting angry.
Always
there.
hands out. Yeah, they're getting a bit. Yeah, they're getting a bit Tottenham versus Chelsea 2017. Do you know
played
they're
the
losing it a
advantage.
bit?
Say
Southampton.
what? Is this a Marcus Rashford pile driver?
he's fucking it that well, hasn't he?
He's not giving the free kick because he played the advantage.
No, yeah, he had a decent advantage. But I think, yeah, Southampton look like they're getting a bit pissed off to me.
But having that little bit of aggression
Yeah. It could go
can
either
also
way.
be a bad thing because they're in the game still.
Yeah, could go either way.
That's good.
We need to get some of these on the screen. Can you get some of the log flume stuff on the screen?
I don't like this game.
Well,
Marshall's the first
only
player.
put it
This
on
from
if United's
Turk.
still winning.
Marshall, the first player to score in 5 consecutive Premier League home games since Ruud van Nistelrooy in 2012.
For Man United, is that? Or just anyone?
Well, yeah. Because we play at Old Trafford.
Yeah, maybe because Vardy.
You said home games, didn't you?
Nah, I said at Old Trafford.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Because Vardy probably did it during that.
Oh!
Tony Marshall.
Oh, 5 consecutive Premier League home games. Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, Vardy must have done it.
Yeah, was it? 12
You know what? I don't know if he's bulked up because he's always been a little bit, but it looks like he's chucking his weight around a bit more.
I just think it's a
maturity.
confident. No, well, maybe maturity, but I think it's a confidence. Like he
that
thinks he can
deliberate?
get everything, so he's throwing himself about. Fuck off, I'm having it. Like rather than getting disheartened and not going for that final yard.
I think when you've got a manager that clearly likes you and loves you as well and wants you to do well,
It's got to help, hasn't it?
that helps. Yeah. And I know that is a dig at Mourinho, but it wasn't supposed to be. It's just a
Ooh, that was an
valid
awful
point.
pass, wasn't it?
You can still play with each other and not like, speak to each other. Andy Cole and Teddy Sheringham did
Yeah.
it, but they had the respect and understanding on the pitch, and they worked together.
It's
Do you know why that was?
mad. Isn't
Andy
it?
Cole and Teddy.
Mad.
It's the most innocuous
cheers
thing.
on it after he came off on
So
the bench.
Cole made his debut for England and he came on for Teddy Sheringham. And as he ran on the pitch, Teddy Sheringham just ignored him.
He didn't like.
And Andy Cole just never ever forgot it.
Never spoke to him. They played together for what, 5 years? Was it?
They celebrated goals together and stuff, like proper celebrated goals.
I think the phrase you're looking for is one fucking everything, Joe.
They didn't speak to each other. Well, yeah, but they were there for multiple years together.
Yeah.
I do remember Andy Cole scoring a goal first day of the season.
Give the ball away a lot.
Yeah, really bad.
2-0 when we beat him with Ronnie Johnson scoring as well.
And Teddy Sheringham come up behind him and Cole went, whoa. I was there.
I was at that game as well. Ronnie Johnson scored from a corner. It was the start of the 2000 season.
97, 98. Oh, no.
I think it was the start of
right,
when we were treble. Because at half time, they brought the trophies on the pitch. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Go on, Aaron, push up. That's a good pass, that, because he pulled the fullback out of position because he wasn't sure whether
There's
to
quite
go for
one
that.
from Mason today.
Yeah, he's not touched it much, has he?
Yeah, he's still probably scoring in a minute.
Go on,
Whoa!
Bruno out wide for Wan-Bissaka. He's flashed it across.
Have a touch first, bruv.
No one there, was there? Martial was in behind him.
hit it.
Rashford was tucked in behind his fullback. Come on,
Do we
boy.
still need a fox in the box, do you think?
Off the bench, maybe.
Someone with a bit different.
Is Igalo not that? Just like
I'll just
maybe
replace
a lesser
Igalo in
version?
January, right?
Oi,
Yeah.
if you fucking knew, subscribe. Cheers.
He's definitely part of the squad. I'll keep him.
Yeah. Well, he's there till January now, isn't
And
he?
but I think we'll keep him.
60 minutes. Stick or twist. Make any changes.
The thing is, what do you do to make the team better? I think we need another goal.
Yeah,
Unless you want to drop and be a bit more
I think
defensive.
the next 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk dropping and being more defensive at the minute. Maybe take Mason off. He's not done a lot today, has he? Get Dan James on. What are you laughing at?
You eating fucking knickknacks, you maniac.
Follow out of context full-time devils on Twitter for stuff like that.
Posh git.
Some would
I
think.
was messing about.
You posh git.
Ministry
Some
of
would
silly
think
knickknacks.
we run that account considering how much we push it.
Yeah, it's good though, isn't it? It's fun. Someone says subs now to Impact.
Yeah, he's got me now.
They're good.
Someone says, I don't think Greenwood's been off it, just think Southampton have done well to stop him. Maybe.
Maybe the tackle not stuffing out of it.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, good point. If he's feeling that ankle, he might not want to push it.
Oh, God. Don't worry, guys. We'll start talking about football again if we go level.
Yeah, if we go level.
That's when we start
People
panicking.
saying Brandon on
away.
for Shaw, James on for Mason, Fred on for Matic.
How's that foul? All the fucking things you've called today. Fucking helmet. Cheese eating Yona.
Helmet. Bit nervous, are you?
Yeah.
Like this. I
I
don't
need a wee
like
but
this.
I don't want to go.
The draw was actually not a bad result.
Shut up.
Shut up!
Dick.
Go on, Mason. Go on. Yep.
I'm just saying that now so I don't feel sad if that happens. But I don't know why we're feeling that way because we're fucking good now.
Yeah, but
been hurt
we
before.
still concede though, don't we? Conceded 2 the other week or last week.
Should have had a Red Bull.
What, another one?
Most people can sort of stay awake throughout a day without like 8 Red Bulls.
No, it can't.
Oh right,
That's
sorry.
a myth.
That is a myth. Yeah, we're all having 3 naps.
We should do
on
that
the
Red
sly.
Bull soapbox race.
People saying a bit nervous
What's
now.
them? They are.
Good,
They're
isn't it?
so good, they are, aren't they?
Some of them,
I
yeah.
love them.
It reminds me of Robot Wars, but better.
Yeah, it's a more
That
reckless
way you're
version
just
of Robot
banging
Wars.
a
Come on,
bit of a
Luke.
wooden cart and just falling
Yeah,
it down a
yeah.
hill.
Just some bloke in a Tesco
Sign me
trolley.
up. Me plus gravity equals win.
You get scored
Depends
for like
which trolley is more
ingenuity
aerodynamic.
It's got to be one of the smaller ones.
Wrap it
you know,
up.
with the like narrow at the front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, Mason.
I'm in. Let's fucking do it. There we go.
Oh, Bruno.
Smash that.
Bit hard,
Rashford was
wasn't
on
it?
his toes then.
He's
Well, he
kept-
was
kept
because
it
he
in.
kept it in. So
Oh, and he's falling down the hill.
I mean, if you want
It's a piss take that Old
If you want
Trafford.
the sponsorship deal,
And then the brick at the bottom fucked everyone up.
if you want the sponsorship deal for the trolley, just go Waitrose one.
Maybe.
So
That's how you get the
far
most
down.
money, innit?
Yeah.
Good idea.
no more fouls, boys. No more silliness.
Think Bruno looks
I
a
don't
little bit
like why
tired,
is Kyle
maybe?
Walker-Peters on his own.
Oh, for fuck. Going deep, going deep.
Wee!
Ah,
Why
mate.
is he on his own?
Stop the fucking cross.
What do we think? Bruno
Does
off?
this remind me of some games last season?
Yeah, it's getting a bit nervy, isn't it? Because we know you can tell the way they've come out second half. It's like they know that this is a massive game, isn't it? We just don't look right. We look scared.
Was it West Ham and Watford last season? We were winning 2-1 and you're still on fucking edge watching it.
I'll be honest, I've lost track of when the real last season was and when it was just this season, but before lockdown. Like, my whole body thing is all over the place. Is Pogba coming off? Whoa. Pogba for Fred.
Whoa. Pogba coming off for Fred.
He wants to rotate.
That means Pogba's starting against Palace, though, I suppose.
On Thursday. Yeah,
definitely.
Oh, it's a big week, this, isn't it? It's a big week.
Harrison in the comments says we really need that third goal.
We do.
This is pure Annie Lennox here. What does that mean, Joe?
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Don't know. Is it rhyming slang? Nothing to say. Maybe what was the band called? The Eurythmics? Don't know about that one.
I'm gonna have to have that piss.
Go on
I
then.
don't like that Shane Long's on now.
I know, he's too fast and inconsistent for me.
Didn't we make a half-time show so that the presenters could go for it?
Yeah, we did, yeah. Stephen's going for a wee.
That was Cam in the back saying, didn't we make a half-time show so Steve could go for a wee?
Yeah, that was one of the part of the plan, wasn't it?
The thing is, the human body doesn't
He did say he needed a wee at half-time, to be fair.
Did he?
Yeah.
And he just sat there?
Yeah.
Jesus wept.
Someone saying Fred equals press. Maybe that's it. They want a bit more of a press than Pogba provides. Potentially. A bit more energy in there. Although Bruno does look a little bit tired to me. I'm scared. We need a goal here. Oh, it's a shit throw in that, Luke. And they're pressing us now. Go on, Aaron. Oh, I'm scared.
And you name the accused in the room now? Can you identify him? I'm scared.
Yeah, me.
Sounds like you're in court.
That's me.
It's him.
What are you thinking to that Fred substitution? Do you think Pogba need coming off?
It's a tough one. I want to give it another 10 minutes maybe. Not at 64th minute.
Yeah.
Maybe Solskjaer has learned because he was making before lockdown. He was making substitutions too late, too soon. Then you were like, why are you making them substitutions? But I think he's learning because we've got a bit of a strength in depth now.
Yeah, you can bring players like Fred on rather than.
I think
him
he's lost.
being your main
I think he
midfielder.
don't trust some players anymore
definitely.
as well.
I mean, Lingard's got
At a certain point,
unfortunately,
he has to think that I've got to get him. I've got to take him off.
Even look, like we talk about McTominay hasn't been playing really. Fred, and these were players that we deemed like almost. So, like a lot of people were saying Pogba shouldn't even come in ahead of Fred and McTominay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
handful of mentalists.
Yeah. I think they were sort of saying that almost to make a point. That was mostly anti-Pogba crowd than like really genuinely pro McTominay and Fred. As good as they were, there's no doubt that Pogba's our best midfielder. Look at that action area second half. Not had much of the ball really, have we? It looks like we're scared. We're playing with a bit of fear, letting Southampton have too much of the ball. We need to come out and make some chances here. That's better. Good bit of space for Luke Shaw to run into here. And Rashford really stretching out wide. Luke Shaw
Rashford loves them passes.
Good Luke Shaw, brilliant lad. Come on.
Go. You fucker.
Good play there from Luke Shaw.
It was.
Man on.
Till he realised he had a nosebleed.
Nah.
Played Victor.
Yeah. Good sweeping. He's been good today, Lindelof.
Shout out Ben, my mate, sent me a match worn Lindelof shirt the other day.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just hoping that he wins something now.
What match was it? Do you know?
Brighton in 2019.
Home and away.
Home. We won the game.
We won it.
It was under Ollie.
Sorry.
Jesus.
It's not the Rona.
Was that the one? You keep the Rona back then?
Yeah, the Rona's 8 p.m. onwards.
It's past 8 p.m.
Yeah, might have been the Rona.
Keep the ball.
Yo, guys at home, what's going on? Give us your thoughts in the comments below. If you've got a message or a question for Andy or Joe or myself or Steve, Now's the time to get them in. Get your super chats in. Get joining the memberships as well.
Go
You
check
can
the
become
memberships out.
an academy or a first
When's
teamer.
the next Off the Record pod? Doing one this week?
I don't even know what the Off the Record pod is.
It's our members only podcast.
Oh, is that what the podcast called for the C?
So
I knew we are.
Do one next week.
Do one next week.
Mhm.
Got my dick out on one of the second one. I think it was.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they did. That was about.
You are getting your money's worth.
Go on, Marcus. Lovely.
Oh, what a ball! Go on, Tony.
Square.
Yes. Why my hands up and there's no ball in the net? What the fuck happened there? What's happened?
It was a yard out.
Is it a save?
If he saved it, then fuck me. It was literally a yard
The
out.
ball disappeared. That was an amazing ball. Whipped it in. I don't know what happened.
It's just there,
It's a defender.
isn't
I
it?
don't know what happened.
It's the defender, look.
It's a goalie.
The
I
defender.
still don't. I've watched it 3 times now.
I'm
Don't
pretty
know
sure
what
it's the
happened.
goalie. No, he hasn't missed. It's a corner. It's a corner.
But you gotta finish them, bro.
Yeah, he's got to score that. He's literally. What is he? Literally
Just like you can
a
say,
yard out.
Marshall's got to pass. Like it's all right if he shoots, but he should have passed to him in the
Yeah.
first half. Rashford's got to bury that there.
Yeah. Ball in. Back
Oh,
post.
that's
Go on,
a
Harry!
bit-
Harry!
Oh.
You fucking what? Jump, bruv. He doesn't get on enough set pieces, you know. Have you noticed that? He's always on the back post. He's always free. Never gets on the ball.
I don't think that was his fault though. They just overhit it. He
Big
did.
lump. He doesn't know when to time his jump. That's why.
Mate, Marcus made that for himself as well. And
What a 1-2 that would have been.
What? I don't even know what the fuck happened. And that'd have been another fucking goal for the pair of
He
them.
must have got a toe.
It would have been better than the Watford goal. That.
He's literally 2 yards
Oh,
out,
it's
isn't
his
he?
foot. Because he hit his
Goal
foot.
is foot.
Foot, yeah. In slow mo, another angle, you can see it, innit?
Has a
Martial
good
just
picture there.
swore in French.
That's an insane save. I mean, he was just in the way, wasn't he? But like you said, you've got to score that, haven't you?
Water break.
It's just got to go in. Don't matter.
Do you think did Marshall say puta? They look like that, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But how come the French people say that? Isn't that like Portuguese
You
or
say it,
Spanish?
so.
No, but I say it because like Ronaldo when people say it, and you can see him say it. Not that Ronaldo.
Him.
Not that one.
Small man shirt.
No, not him.
Asking Joe where's his pencil case.
Oh, they're coming to him.
We should actually make pencil case.
People saying
Is that a knockout?
we look
Yes,
tired
it
as
is.
fuck.
Knocko. Someone get hold of Knocko
Pencil
and be
case.
like, sort them lads out, lad.
People don't use pencils anymore, though, do they?
Of course, people use pencils. People still go
For
school.
drawing, still draw.
Yeah. Do they have computers at school yet, or is it still notepads and writing?
Shut up.
We had Acorn.
Well, you say it like that isn't
we
going to
had
happen.
big BBC Acorn computers. Our computer was like that, the keyboard.
One per
The monitor
class.
was like that.
When
One
Andy was
person
in
per
school,
school.
the computer went beep boop boop. Good morning, Andy. Really, it was a guy that nonced everyone.
Yeah.
Hard drive failure.
Bruno's been very quiet today. He's had a few amazing moments, but he's been very quiet.
But again, he's still
Him
got
and
an assist,
Pogba.
hasn't he? Still got an
Yeah.
assist, Bruno. That's the thing. Ooh, Martial's down.
He should be off now. If this
I think
Who
that
was
he's
it?
been booked.
Was that Romeo?
That was Ward Prowse, I think.
It's a fucking head injury. Get. Where's the physio?
Tony, he's going at Tony. I'm gonna get abused in B&Q and Snipe tomorrow.
Nah.
That's a ringer on your ears, though.
It's a
if your
foul,
ear's cold.
but it's not. Yeah, it's not nothing bad.
Oh, he's not been.
You know, if your ears are cold, yeah. So what, bruv? We're in Manchester.
It ain't cold though.
It is, bruv. He's French as well. He's probably wearing gloves.
Rizzo, welcome to the academy.
Rizzo.
Hold
His
tight,
goal
Rizzy.
today, he can wear what he wants.
Rashford's skinning you.
Ronaldo.
He's gonna skin you, mate. So fuck off. That's it. Go on, Lukey boy.
Come on,
Play.
we'll pass that.
Play.
Come on, Luke. Make the
Why
run. Make
did
the
you
run.
have to
There you
stop?
go. There you
Oh,
go.
did he make him for that as well?
Put it.
Good run by Luke. Sorry, he's
Rashford
really
megged him
started
for that
that.
then as well.
He's making them runs now, isn't he?
Fair play to Luke. He has fixed up in the last couple of games.
Yeah, he has.
With Brandon
Pulled some-
right
has
on
he
his
pulled
neck.
some
He
of
had
there?
to, didn't he?
He pulled. Has he twisted something?
Oh, he megged him for that as
Bouncing
well.
on his right leg like he's hurt something there.
He kicked
Yeah,
himself.
His
didn't he?
ankle's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
His ankle's gone underneath.
He rolled it there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get Brandon on.
Luke Shaw's right ankle, it looked like to me.
Hopefully he's just jarred it and it's nothing.
Yeah,
too
just a bit of a
serious.
twist.
Because that's probably the one he injured as well before, isn't it? He just
Yeah,
said
he-
my ankle foot.
I think that
Is that what he said?
Well, that's what he said.
When my ankle, fuck.
Yeah.
You can see he just lands on it and it goes.
Rolled it.
He just stands on it and twists, like sort of twists.
Can we get
fingers
that fucking Meg?
It's a few times. It just
it just
his
twists.
legs went just a few times. His feet went weird. He might have the wrong boots on. You know.
We should have some high tops on, like
He
basketball
might have
players,
the
so
wrong
they can't roll
blades,
his ankle.
studs. You fucking donut. Tell he's never played football before.
I've never played football. Sorry, fucking Pele over here.
Yeah,
what
well,
have you
I've
played?
got more goals than Pele, mate.
Oh, here we go.
Pele was shit.
Yeah, what was your first pair of football boots?
Martial's better than Pele.
As a kid.
Mine were from fucking. I think they were from Decathlon. Just like red.
What?
Just red. I saw them just like red ones.
Where
Like
did
red
you
ones.
live, bruv?
What? Fucking Nottinghamshire. Just shit.
Yeah, you
Decathlon
definitely lived in a shire.
Yeah. Where do you?
Decathlon. Who does Decathlon? What?
I think it was Decathlon.
Who buys
somewhere.
special Decathlon shoes?
Yeah, because they were shit and cheap. What did you have? Fucking Predators first boots. They were like
Nah,
20
you're
quid.
mad,
What do you want
bruv.
me to have?
I had
I know what
some
I
Reebok
had.
ones.
Puma Maradona Hero.
Yeah. Nice.
Some Reebok ones after gigs.
Maguire, fuck off, you knob!
Gigs there.
Fucking idiot! There's Rashford on the back post free and you're getting your big blockhead in the way. Like you're going to score.
What were your first boots?
Huh?
What were your first boots?
Diodoras. And then when I saw Adidas, I never went back. But I never used to get the real ones till I was older. I used to get the replicas.
I think
Maguire's a dickhead, man.
Maguire's better than Marshall, I think.
Is it not? Like, why are you going to get in the way when there's a striker behind you, bruv? Big idiot.
Oh, come on, Reds, come on.
What were your first boots?
There's some black Reebok like gigs there. That's what they were.
Nice.
I've still got the
I wouldn't
shin
even
pads
know
off
what
us ever
to
bought.
Google like 1991 or something.
Someone
I
said-
had them Reeboks as
Someone
well.
saying
Mine were
Lindelof is.
1987.
Were they? Mine were probably 98, 99.
I got the Diodoras because of Keno. And because they were cheap.
Oh, actually, there they are. That was them.
Is it?
Yeah, that's literally them. Yeah.
Played Shaw.
I hope he's
We
alright.
found man.
Well, he's walking off, so that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reebok Hammer, if anyone's interested.
Come on, Brandon, don't have a bad game
Reebok
now. Play
Hammers,
well,
man.
son. Could be difficult for coming in for the last 15. Please don't concede here, you bastards.
Google 1991. Otherwise you end up with some right weird shit.
We've not kept the ball well, have we, second half at all?
Play
Good,
Brandon.
Good, yeah, good aggression, Brandon there. We win it back and we're counter-attacking well, but we don't
Well,
look in
just
control.
here's the problem. The Southampton are a fucking nightmare to play against.
Yeah, they're good.
I'll take this result right now and get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it
don't
might be a
give
scrappy
fuck.
1-0 or
Yeah,
a
I don't
scrappy
give
2-1.
a fuck how we pick these points up
No.
now. Shows the league, Will.
No, don't. You're going to jinx it.
No.
No, you're going to have to change
Well,
it in a
Shaggy,
bit.
do it.
Don't. Oh, he's gonna fucking done it.
That's
hasn't
as
he?
it stands.
As it stands.
I like it.
As it stands is next to
Yeah,
Kazakhstan.
they almost passed the ball straight to fucking Danny Ings on the back line then.
Touch Rashford.
Great
Rashford.
touch.
Foul ref.
Foul. I'm surprised he's give that. He wasn't giving them before. There was literally one in the first half where Rashford backed into his man like that and didn't give it. People saying how good Lindelof's been since the restart. You were saying that before, weren't you?
I feel more worried about Maguire at the moment than
Yeah.
I do Lindelof. And Maguire doesn't help when he's nicking chances off your fucking strikers. I did an interview by Maguire, by the way. It's coming out soon.
When we figure out how we can use it.
Yeah.
Because it was pre-lockdown.
Yeah, it was pre-lockdown. It was Devil's Days. And it was probably dated a little bit.
Can we really badly edit? So it's like, hi everyone, my name's Adam McKola. Welcome to Stretford Paddock.
Voice
Should we
over.
do it on purpose, like stupid edit?
It's like the robot.
Then Puma see it
Stretford
and they're like,
Paddock.
Yeah, that's the only one to do it, yeah. And just a photo of him holding the Stretford Paddock mic.
People saying, why would you jinx us like that? Blur it. My eyes. I think people are getting worried about showing the table
Don't go-
prematurely.
Don't be scared, homie.
People saying Steve just jinxed it. It's a good block by Fred there. Give him the foul.
Fuck off, ref.
Not a foul, bro.
Go on, Fred.
Energy in midfield's needed, though.
What do you think Fred's thinking at the minute? Do you think he's just well happy that we're winning, or are you thinking, fucking hell?
I don't know what Fred thinks.
But if you were Fred, would you feel hard done by that he's not been getting picked?
Didn't Fred marry a 16-year-old?
That was Kleberson. That you've got the wrong Brazilian. Let's just wheel all of that back. Take that back from Fred. It was Kleberson who had to wait an extra year because his missus was underage and she couldn't get into the country. And those, my friend, are facts. It wasn't Fred. It wasn't Fred.
Make a good soundboard, that lad.
Cheers, mate.
Definitely Kleberson.
Ball over the back.
And what's weird is nothing was made of it at the time.
No, ball chipped over the back line, almost went through to Rashford. Still looking happy.
Or you're going to get a
Up the Stretford
soundboard of
Paddock.
our reactions and put
We
it
should
into
do.
an app.
That'd be good, that, wouldn't it?
During the game.
Remember when your app trended?
Oh, God, yeah. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Those had #1 app on iTunes for weeks, bro.
I outsold Candy Crush for 6 weeks.
That's mental, isn't it?
That is actually absolutely mental, isn't it? That is really
in the Candy Crush peak.
Yeah. Did you download it? Did you have it?
No, got
Did you
original.
not? Those. You don't need it. If you think of it, you can just say it.
Miser.
Some kid made that in his bedroom.
I know.
Yeah, some
Those
kid from
soundboard apps
some
used to
kid
be.
from Leeds.
Those sound effect apps used to be really popular, didn't they, for a bit? Get it up,
off.
Brandon.
I had a Snatch one in school.
Says it all when your nephew is in school and he's playing the app and the teacher says put it away. He presses the app. My nephew, don't care, sir. don't care. And I have to tell him you can't do that.
I used to have like a Stone Cold head in school, and you squeezed it, and you said like a phrase, Stone Cold.
Was it
Stone Cold Steve Austin? Yeah.
It was quite cool. Well, imagine
how big was it?
It was like that big. It was just his face, and you squeezed it, and he went, "Oh, hell
Well, then we could like throw it at the wall and stuff as well.
Yeah.
I used to like them.
Oh, the Rock was mad.
Oh, cheers. She's not 16 now.
Huh?
I'd like to congratulate Fred's missus, Monique, on birth of their child.
Yeah, he apologised to Fred, bruv. Clarify all of that. It wasn't Fred, it was the other Brazilian.
Yeah, it was the other Brazilian that we had in midfield.
That we side with Ronaldo at the same time. He literally had to wait. That is mental, isn't it?
It is, and I've never heard this story before, so I don't even want to comment on it because it's an absolute minefield, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm very surprised to hear what I'm hearing right now. Is that true?
The worst thing is nothing was made of it at the time.
I didn't even know.
Me and producer Chris is one of our most intriguing stories. We used to always talk about it.
Go on,
Is
Tony.
that Marshall being the best number 9
Go
in
on,
the world?
Tony. Oh my days! I'm going home if this goes in. Oh my days!
Oh
no! That was some bully shit.
What he just did to them defenders, bro. He deserved a goal
Did
after
he block
that.
it? Was it a block?
Watch this.
Yeah. Watch this. Is like, bye.
When someone puts the ball one way and goes around the other, that's my favourite.
Go on.
The fucking
Go on.
roundabout.
You
He
like
got a
that?
deflection. He got a deflection. That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
going in.
Probably.
Hang on, is that not a corner?
We'll see
then?
from this
Yeah,
angle.
it
was a
should
corner.
be.
We'll see from this angle whether it was going in.
It's
Well,
a deflection.
I know you won't. It's
Mate, he put him on his ass as well for it.
I know you can't
Mate,
see
stop it. That was.
I think it was going in because he usually hits target.
Yeah.
What? Where's the corner?
Did it have a corner? Or did they just not see it?
No, they definitely didn't.
They
You
just
can't
didn't
give
show it.
VAR corners.
Keep.
I don't mean VAR corners, but I mean,
I think.
surely man can just go in the referee's ear. Yo, that was a corner.
Yeah.
That's literally how it's meant to work. Same way as that's why linesmen have a flag. Be like, something happened. That's what it's there for. Something happened. And what I'm about to do next, tell you that's what it was. No,
We were behind against Bournemouth.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
We 1-0 down,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Where have you been the last few
Basically, this is why we're not
What
up
have you been
to.
watching?
Cam's given us
Cam
some
is
stats
sat
that
behind the
weren't
screen
correct.
and said, "This is the first
He's
time
like, hey,
since December
did you know?
you've come from behind
And
to
all
win."
of us went, no, we didn't. And he went, oh. I like you better in a coma.
Yeah, like that Phil Foden stat that went around saying that's the first time what was it? A teenager has scored and assisted in the same game. And
And then everyone
Mason had
tweeted it.
like 2 days before.
That was because the commentator on Sky Sports said it, and then he said it from since Daniel Sturridge or something, and then the journalists, obviously because they don't do any actual journalism, just ran with it.
Just ran with it.
But we do have the top tier journalists. on Stretford Paddock on the Tier 1 transfer podcast.
Nobody in the MAN's allowed.
With Ronaldo and with Jay. That's not a foul. Well done, ref.
Nice.
Oh, Craig says, Steve Rundown Saturday, are we having it? I didn't actually get through to planning that this weekend. Are we having it? We're having it.
I'm not.
I'm
I need to rest up for Sunday.
We play Sunday, don't we? Scares me that. Bit risky, innit? Because sometimes the rundowns, you wake up the next day, you're fine. Sometimes you're forked off the next day.
Yeah.
Are you playing in FA Cup semi-final?
I am, yeah.
Oh, Bruno, you beautiful man. You shouldn't have passed the ball there.
But we
Yeah,
do
we're
get
losing the ball.
pretty cunted on them, don't we?
Yeah, sometimes.
Lads, can I leave now? Because I'm a bit nervous, you know. And I don't want to be looking like them twats yesterday.
Oh, we're not, don't worry. Definitely don't worry about that.
This ain't good, is it? Can't keep the ball. Second half possession must be close to 60% Southampton.
No, but I think we feel that way because we get really nervous when they get the ball. But we have had a fair bit of possession. We just haven't done anything with it. And we've had 2-3 clear chances. Scott McTominay, Daniel James are coming on for those people that aren't watching the game at home. Bruno is coming off and Mason Greenwood is coming off.
Greenwood. I
think
it's
that
Bruno
tackle,
as well.
Bruno.
That tackle knocked him. Really knocked
So
him.
Pogba and Bruno have come off, as has Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood's probably not as surprising.
Whoa,
To take off Bruno and Pogba, as you can see. That is the reaction there. Now, what I would say is, I think Bruno's had a poor game today.
Knackered.
I think Pogba had a poor game today.
Yeah.
I say poor by their standards.
Paul.
They weren't poor. They were
Yeah, I mean, he
6,
gave the
7
goal
out
away.
of 10.
Pogba gave the goal away. But yeah, the general play, Bruno's giving the ball away a lot. I know he does that. But they look tired.
now.
They look tired.
84 on the clock.
No, I think this is better. Scott McTominay, Fred have got more energy. Is that Daniel James that has dropped in real deep there? Is that Matic?
No, Dan James is pushing on the right side.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Dropped in deep was Matic.
I just seen the 1 and then thought it was 21.
Dropped in deep is my weekend plans.
Filth.
How many fan comes out of that film after this?
Right, how you lot? Who's here Saturday night then?
For the rundown.
I might jump on for 20
Yeah,
minutes
now.
from home.
We're coming here to drink.
Yeah,
Oh, you're doing it back in the studio again?
yeah we're going to have a lock-in. Mitts, you having it?
I'll see what I can do.
We're getting an Uber home anyway. We'll drop you off on the way. Yeah? Lock-in on Saturday.
We're proper holding on here, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're sat deep,
I'm
man.
trying to
Just
change the
ignoring
subject.
it.
to-
Drinking on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sounds alright, doesn't it?
Ronaldo, are you joining us?
I'm
or are you
busy.
too
I don't know
cool?
if I can. I've got a party.
He's so cool, he doesn't even listen to what the fuck's going on in the
Doing a
room.
rundown on Saturday.
Oh, shit, here we go.
In here.
Oh! Has that gone in?
No, saved it. He saved it. He saved it. He saved it. He saved it.
Was this Mortal Kombat?
I promised myself about 10 years ago I'd never be here screaming for top 4. And here I am,
No, it's top 3, it's fine.
screaming for top 4.
Oh, fuck.
How the mighty have fallen, but here we are.
This is what it is at the moment.
Just remember, if they do score, we've still gained a point.
Fuck off.
Shut me dick.
Yes,
Harry
yes,
Maguire.
Maguire.
And again, and
Slabby.
again. Keeper.
No, what keeper!
Keeper should have been screaming for that.
I bet you he was.
Yeah, it is. It is a nervous clearance.
It's
Ronaldo's
a
right.
I don't trust my keeper kind of clearance.
What the fuck is going on?
I suppose that's the thing with De Gea. You're not necessarily certain he's coming out for them, are you?
No, you don't scream
No.
from 5 miles
And he's
away.
got,
does
and he
that?
doesn't have a history of coming and collecting the ball.
Van der Sar used to just push fuckers out the way.
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah. Tackle his own players and stuff.
Until that, he had that few week after he broke his nose where he flapped at everything.
Yeah.
But apart from that, he's pretty good.
Oh, I don't
Have
like
they just put
corners.
Obafemi right on De Gea?
Yep. Stood on his chest.
Mate, that is a weighty individual.
Played Victor.
Get
Lyrics!
Go on. Push on. Push on.
Get out, you bastards. Played Tony. Played Tony.
Good
That's a
pressing
good
there. Who's
press,
that
so.
pressing?
Danny James, that one.
Dan James. Go on, Dan. So he's put enough pressure on him for that ball to be a bit... Fucking hell!
McTominay was there.
No one was near him. He just took... I thought McTominay and fucking Wan-Bissaka are either side of him. He just took the ball on his chest with no one near him. Fuck me. Well done. Who's that? Matic. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on, lad.
Go on.
Go on, Tony. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in.
Keep it in. He's knocked it forward. I think he's offside though.
He's gone out for a United throw in.
Why does this feel like the final few minutes against Man City?
Because it's the same fucking vibe holding on with a goal.
I'm thinking
it's worse than Man City because Man City was just wanted to win the derby.
Fancy a few minutes for Igalo. Hold the ball up maybe. So we can try and keep the ball up front a little
still
bit.
got about 14
You
subs
say
left,
that,
haven't
but
we?
like, I feel like Martial's. I'm not saying don't take him off. You could make that sub, but his holding up of the ball has been a lot better recently.
It has.
Have you noticed?
It has been a lot better, but is it as good as Igalo's?
And you always need a bit of fresh legs.
Yeah.
Especially with the tempo he'd run
We've
around
still
at,
got
knowing he's got 2 minutes.
2 subs left in it.
Pogba.
Sure.
Greenwood.
Oh no, sorry, one.
Yeah,
we
one.
can't even make it.
No, we
5
can't,
now, innit?
He's made 3 stoppages.
It's 5, innit?
Yeah, but we've already made 3 stoppages for subs.
So you're only allowed to do 5 subs in 3 goals.
You can only have 5 free breaks in play.
Yeah. It's to stop time wasting, but you can just make 5 subs.
It's basically to stop Jose Mourinho putting one on.
I bet you he was mentioned in the room when that law was made. Almost certainly.
Like, if we're going to have 5 subs, Jose's going to literally just fucking wait a minute until the play restarts and be like, another sub.
Yeah, he's going to do that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
For giving a pass away. Fuck off! I got 5 subs now, you wanker. Got 2 that I don't even need.
I think they've done it to Shaw.
Yeah, he'd have put him on. He'd have started him knowing he was taking him off after 5 minutes.
Yeah, sitting there like laughing to himself like.
Martial, Pogba, and Shaw, you're off after 5, 6, and 7 minutes.
What's happened here?
Clash of heads.
Yeah.
Shit.
Is that not? That's not a free kick to them though, is it?
No.
Who is that? McTominay,
Brandon.
Oh.
It does.
He does the way he's holding.
The way he's moving around erratically is like his. I reckon.
Oh, shut up, Cameron.
Someone check his sugar levels.
Matic going like that. I reckon he's cut it. Definitely cut it. You see Matic tapping his head like that. Like
Brandon's
he's got a cut.
Brandon's one of them geezers though that wants that picture of him with a
but he
bandage
looked
round
like
his
he was
head
in a
and
lot of
blood
pain though,
pouring out.
didn't he?
He wants it.
He did look like
I
he was
remember
in a
I
lot
cut
of
my
pain.
head in a football match once and I was loving it. I was. It's like fucking come on.
Hooray, lad, Brandon, innit?
Teddy Butcher, here I am.
From Hooray.
Especially if it's one of them where it don't hurt you that much, but you can
Yeah.
still have the blood like down.
And then you do this just to make it worse. Like, just
Yeah,
let the blood
it's
come further
not-
down your
Adam
face.
Jacobs says, "Love you guys. Fucking love you, brother."
Adam Jacob, I love you.
We can't make a sub either, can we?
No.
If he's
No,
concussed.
actually, you can if it's injury, right?
No, you can't. There's no injury thing.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Again, Jose Mourinho will make people fucking bite blood capsules like they did.
Mar
in
Dragon
rugby
says, "Yeah,
league.
sure."
Blood capsules.
They did that,
Rugby
didn't
union,
they?
yeah, rugby
Rugby
union.
I know, blood
Because
game.
rugby union's got this stupid thing where backs can't go into a scrum because they're not human or something. What the fucking hell's that all about? That just shows you how pathetic rugby union is. So you can take off a back for a forward if someone's injured in the pack or something along those lines. So they had a guy with a blood capsule and like, oh look, blood bin job.
It's a Southampton player.
Was that for England or was that in?
No,
It was in
a
was
league
that
match.
for Harlequins or
I don't
something
know.
like
It was
that?
definitely a league match though.
You know what's interesting?
Because you see him get it out his sock, or is it in his sock or in his shorts or
The
something?
physio
But
gave it him.
Oh, I don't know. But you see him put it in his mouth though.
Oh well, it's not going to happen. I was considering that Inter could actually fall out of the top 4, but they're 9 points off Roma, so it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
But they're losing at the moment against Torino, and it made me
Mad
think
that
we
one's
need
off,
them
haven't
to
they?
get Champions League in order to keep, like what Jay was saying on the news earlier.
Alexis
Is
Sanchez.
that we need them to get Champions League,
the
otherwise
money.
they're probably not going to want Alexis.
Just a question.
As much as I didn't want Brandon to get a whacking, it's kind of killed it a bit. Now obviously it's going to be like 8 minutes added on.
There'll be
we got
6 minutes.
3/4 of an hour.
It was
fucking
89th
injury
minute.
time.
Someone said, "Tell Joe we've got 1 sub left." We know we've got 1 sub available, but I think we said before we've already stopped the game 3 times, and you can only stop it 3
Yeah,
times.
I don't think you can do it.
No.
That's bollocks. Fucking
Can we
bollocks.
tweet the FA?
People would fake injuries though.
Yeah,
they would.
they would.
They just would. That's the thing, innit? If there's an injury clause, someone's going to fake an injury.
I don't head injury. If you
No,
pour
yeah,
your blood,
I
it's not
agree.
fucking
I
fake.
agree. I agree.
The fact that it's still down's not good, is it?
No.
They've not shown us what's going on.
I think it
fucking
must be
show us.
I'll give you a prime example. Teddy Butcher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You go centre back. So Ollie's just said to Nemanja, you go centre back.
Did he?
So maybe Lindelof's pushing to the left. He has played there before.
What, 5 at the back?
Or we could go 5 at the back. Put Daniel James at left wing back.
Is it a concussion protocol in football now as well?
So we have to take both of them off. Or?
He's not bleeding then. He looks fucked. He does. Brandon can't play on camera.
Can we just
Nah,
roll
he's
back?
fingers you holding
Can
up?
we roll Luke
He's
Shaw back
fucked.
on?
You
Now
can
he's got
tell
blood
he's
on his
fucked.
shorts. Look, there's been blood.
Oh yeah. But he's fucked.
No, but you can see blood on his shorts.
Yeah, no,
and
and you can see it in the side of his hair at the end as well. Because I thought you'd see a massive fuck off bandage, but obviously not. No, he's got blood on his side of his face. He's fucked.
So we've got 10 men.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, he's.
So hold on here. Southampton's players still on the pitch.
Yeah. Southampton's players still on the pitch. We're down to 10 men. Brandon looked quite severely. We might see fucking.
I need a quick willy water. 1 sec.
Has anyone seen how many minutes stoppage time there are? Yeah, clearly concussed.
Fred gone left back.
Yeah, people saying Fred left back. People saying +5 extra minutes ? We don't know. This is going to be a massive win. This
+5. So is that from now or for 2 extra?
No, it'll be 2 extra. It'll be at 98 minutes when this game's done, or 90. Yeah, 98.
So that's 5. That's 8 minutes extra, not +5 from now.
I think that +5 would have been told to the assistant ref at 90 minutes. And I think we've had 3 minutes of that, but they were injury, so I'm thinking it's +5 from now.
Too much maths for 10 o'clock at night, brother.
I think we'll see 98 minutes.
Oh my fucking god.
This is shocking.
Welcome to all the new members tonight. Anyway, you absolute fucking lads.
Yeah.
And get chatting in the Facebook group as well, because it's like you lot getting in the mixer on there, that makes it good.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll even join it.
Yes.
I'm nervous.
I'm really fucking nervous now.
I need a
I'm
nerve.
saying I'm nervous because Wyatt made me think they'd scored.
No.
I need a nervous poo.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
We've got stomachache.
5 minutes and we're not even properly into that 5 minutes, are we?
No,
No, it'll be 98. We think
It might basically be may as well be on 90 minutes right now, isn't it? Oh, me Jeebus. Oh, please. Let's all touch Jeebus.
He's gonna hate you for that. Look at him. See the way he moved away.
I'll spill it. I'll do it spiritually. Whatever I can
That's
pronounce
better.
it.
Do it what?
That's the worst way to
Spiritually.
He's breathing
That's
and he's
better.
pushing it on you.
Anthony Martial, man of the match.
Man of the match. Who's that?
Would you agree, Martial?
Who's that?
Would you agree?
Anthony Martial.
He probably has been, and he's been good.
The best striker in the Prem. Or what?
What?
Because I don't see Aguero scoring today. Where is he?
Subscribe if you're new.
Yeah, and give the video a like as well.
What's coming up tomorrow, Joe?
What's coming up tomorrow? We've got loads of fun stuff to look forward to. There's the Tier 1 transfer podcast. We've got news in the morning.
Oh fucking.
8 o'clock news with Jay Motti outside Old Trafford.
10:30.
Every morning. Yeah, but we film it at 8. Every morning.
Which helps them at home, doesn't it?
Still in bed.
So if you want to be at Old Trafford tomorrow at 8, Jay will be there.
And every morning. Shut up. As if you're doing that.
I know, Cam. Let's not.
Anyway. So, 10:30 a.m. Why have you just sat back like that? No.
Ah, you bastard!
Fucking knew it, man. We've only got ourselves to blame as well.
Obafemi, the guy who stood on fucking De Gea as well. No one on the posts.
Nobody on the post.
Lindelof. Don't do much wrong, does he?
Lindelof's got
Who wins that first header? That's the problem. By the time it bounces, it's not Lindelof's fault. He's goal side of his man. It's that first header at the near post. It's a mixture of Rashford and Matic don't get their man. It's winning the header in the 6-yard box is what killed it. Lindelof just happens to be there when he taps it in. Well, Fuck off.
Come on, boys. Are we just taking the point or something? Is this what we're doing?
Yeah, 10 men. You've only got 10 men as well.
I don't give a fuck, bro, if we've only got 10 men. Oh, wow. We've gained points.
Yeah.
Are we back in 5th?
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you not to put the league table up. Said don't put the league table up. Everyone put the league table up. That's a foul. How long's left? We don't even know how long's left.
About a minute.
Probably a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes.
But they celebrated for about 3 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Rashford should have took his chances today, man. Marshall should have slipped him in for that one.
Marshall should have scored as well for
Fuck's
10
sake,
minutes.
Man.
Last minute equaliser makes it's an absolute.
I hate the
punch,
2-2
man.
score. What are you doing, you knob? Whistle's gone. Rashford's offside,
Go on, Marcus.
surely.
Please,
Go on, lad.
please.
Kept the ball, come on.
There's not enough goal scorers there now. There's no threat. James ain't a threat.
Oh, fuck off!
I hate them ones. See, defenders are the biggest divers in the fucking in football. Defenders get away with diving.
Them and Mo Salah.
Yeah. It's our own fault anyway. Fucking, we knew Southampton were good. We've let them score 2.
This is where
a
you
joke.
take off Pogba and Fernandes. That's
I don't think that was the problem. I don't think that was the problem at all.
It's like we said, 2-1's always a nightmare.
2-1
to
shit.
fucking Score.
And 10 men for corner.
Yeah, 10 men at a corner.
That's
Brandon
gonna be
probably
tough,
had
innit?
someone or had a job at least.
He would have been on the post, and then Lindelof would have been free. Oh, Maguire.
We didn't have anyone on either post, did we?
You're not playing for England now, bruv.
Fucking hell. 5th Chester United.
There's your title.
Full time. We're back for a review in a bit. Cheers for that.
Deflated as fuck. Joe, do the outro.
See you in a bit. We'll be back for a review after this, obviously. Fan cams and that sort of thing. See you in a bit.